It's a good time for...
Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
Oh my god, do you believe that?
Let me tell you something.
Oh my god, do you believe that?
Can you believe it? True stories from around the world that make you say, Papa Jesus, then anything really can go so. It's a gospel Tuesday, so we have gospel related, can you believe it? And just because you're wonderful, nice people, we're going to give you two today. Okay. The first one is from Danvers, Massachusetts. It's a place called Danvers in Massachusetts. Church to offer worship services for dogs. Church to offer worship services for dogs. That means you can go, Jeremy. Low blow. And Ruthie said, thumbs up, double thumbs up. Michelle's loving it because she and Jeremy always a war. But Jeremy, by Jamaican standards, I'm not encouraging any what you would call it behavior, but by Jamaican standards, this is not necessarily a bad thing. Who is a dog? Player. Okay, church to offer worship services for dogs. A Massachusetts church is scheduled to launch a new monthly worship service for dogs. Calvary Episcopal Church will offer later this month its first Perfect Paws pet ministry. Whenever I read this already, Ruth? No? Aimed at giving area pooches and their owners improved odds at getting canines into heaven. The Danvers Church plans to hold the service on the third Sunday of every month, complete with communion for the humans and special blessings for pets. Dogs will get special treats. Church officials say well-mannered, leased dogs are invited. People can submit a paper prayer if their pets are sick, not good around other dogs, or deceased. Prayers can also be offered for other types of pets. Reverend Thea Keith Lucas says dogs will have a say during service because barking will not be banned. Them see, yeah. Now, all kind of problems with this, but here is just right, Here is just right. The Perfect Paws Pet Ministry, aimed at giving area pooches and their owners improved odds at getting canines into heaven. For those of you who don't know, canines are dogs. So they're going to increase the probability that they will go to heaven. Now you tell me, if the church believes that by having special services for dogs, that will improve the probability that they will get into heaven. What that's about all of the other animals them when I do not know wicked now? What that's about all our local Jamaican drunk them down there now who don't make no trouble, wait upon somebody for dead, them don't haste nobody death and whatever, and in terms of preserving the ecosystem, them do what they must do with cadavers and dead meat and all them something. Why our drunk them can't go heaven too? Right? Now that itself is foolishness, this, When I knock them and thing, But if the idea is to help the dog them for God ever, what about the cow them? What about the goat them? What about the lizard them? What about the cockroach them? Me not hear what you say. Yeah, and big up all of the puss them. No. The singular is puss. In general, if you have one puss, you have two pussies. But when we make the plural in Jamaica, we use them. We use them. So you say orange, grammatically correct. You should say oranges, but we say the orange them, right? If you say banana, grammatically correct. We're supposed to say bananas, but we say banana them. So if you say donkey, grammatically correct. We're supposed to say donkeys, but we say the donkey them. If you say puss, grammatically correct, we have to say pussies, but we say the puss them. Okay, so it's part of we talk on this show. We don't want no standard English. We don't want anybody saying pussies. We're supposed to say the puss them. And it's not that we have anything against English, because like the bossy people, we celebrate English. Because English, you need to master English. And I just want to remind you again, if you're speaking standard English and you're saying the thing the correct way, the way the bossy people would want you to say it, the way the educated people who takes it on this show would want you to say it, one puss, two pussies. But on this show, you say puss, and the plural we use is the puss them.
We make an exception for loving their song.
I can't hear you, what?
No, but we make an exception for loving their.
For loving, no, yeah. Loving the other boss. But anyway, so for them to say, for carry the dog, them go service, it's going to improve them odds to get to heaven. Them are give the other animal, them a fight. They are giving the other creatures them were God creator for. I'm to the Maggie Gem, they're not for go heaven too. No, I am deliberately picking those, so that you don't know, say, being unfair. Don't live, all living things are created by God. I can't hear Michelle.
Yes, they are, but I know everything for mingle with people.
No, well, you see that, no. Me never ask you about mingle. You see, you always do that, At no point I was talking anything about who have to mingle with,
But
we're talking about who's supposed to go to heaven.
Yeah, but if them go heaven, then them have to go mingle.
No, them not mingle with we know and them they on earth. So why them have to mingle with we and them go heaven? Them could have them maggot spot in a heaven. Them could have them maggot housing scheme.
No.
Them could have for them maggot port more in a heaven.
You want mosquito heaven? Exactly.
No, that's a good point. No, cause you know my issue with mosquito. No, roach can't go.
No, sir.
No. If the bossy people them can't go, roach can't go. Ooh, low blow. Emotional wall. And you're all very upset now because there he goes again making fun of us. Me never call on the name who the captain make them weird if the stone catch your ball out. You understand? Me say, me talk it already and me talk it again. If the bossy people then can't go ever, roach can't go there too. That me say. But anyway, so this place here in a Massachusetts, Danvers, Massachusetts, having this, if them want the dog, them worship, and the dog them worship. And you think God the dog them know any striking thing about God?
Them pretty careless.
When them did about amazing grace, the dog I said, what I need right now is a fire hydrant. To take a pee. You understand? You see, but there you have it, people, in this place called Danvers in Massachusetts, the state of Massachusetts, on the eastern side of the United States, in the area they refer to as New England. They are, every third Sunday, they have a special service where for dogs. So dogs go to church and they say, probably jokingly, but it is here stated that the idea is to increase the probability that dogs will be accepted in heaven. But big and serious doing it. That's why I always ask them provocative statements. You ever notice that when you're at church and them talk about heaven and who are going, whatever, it's only human beings?
And doves.
No, man, the way they talk about it like the dove them done there already. You ever notice any of them images when the skies open and heaven, the dove them come out, them reach already. The dove them reach already. Them always a run in, them always a fly out. And
executive fly out.
Yeah, them run out and say, yeah, we done there already. We not work feet and we have it. Awa. You understand? No, but when you're at church, them always at church. Them talk about as if it's human beings alone got interested for God heaven. There's nothing you ever hear people preach about. You never hear pastor preach about a sermon about how to save the lizard so that they can reach heaven too. You never hear that too. Them not living things too. Them not God's creatures too. Remember, even when Noah thing did a run, two are every creature. Two, woman and man. Right? Because if you talk to some of them creatures, they say, yo, a two man, no, I said, no, I'm not trying it. Not trying it. Not trying it. But I sort of know I think they set up. You understand? So all them no, it's an interesting thing, you know. It's only human beings alone God wants in heaven. God don't want him other creatures in heaven too. Because once you start examining these things, you know, you start shake the foundation of some long held. You see, these are times when you bring up them Christians to Jamaican people, Jamaican mission, when you bring up them Christians to Jamaican Christians, and they can't answer it, them just the blood of Jesus on you. Satan are working on you. Why you asking those questions? Are the devil are working on you? Are the devil in you? The devil. Come and pray for him. Come and pray for him. And start singing. But we have one more, can you believe? One more, can you believe? This is a place called War Acres in the state of Oklahoma, again in the United States of America. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, people. I'm just telling you a real story where out a road and things are going. Church members leave over Jesus crucifix that looks like a penis. Church members leave over Jesus crucifix that looks like a penis. This is in a place called War Acres in the state of Oklahoma. The pastor of an Oklahoma church said some members have been leaving due to a 10-foot, I said 10 feet, crucifix that some say appears to depict a penis on Jesus' stomach. Reverend Philip Seaton of St. Charles Borromeo Catholic Church said some members have left the church due to the crucifix, which some say appears to depict a large penis covering the abdomen of Jesus Christ. I've had people who have vocally said that's what they see there. I've had people who have been just as vocal who said that's not what they're seeing there, the pastor said. He said the sculpture created by artist Janet Jaime and installed in the church February 21 actually depicts Jesus with his abdomen showing distension. I think it was painted according to the certain specific rules of iconography and church art, Seaton said. He said there are no plans to remove or replace the crucifix. So let's just get this clear. It's not a penis. They're showing Christ's stomach, you know, with his abdomen and so forth, whatever, but distended, right? Like, you know, like Christ suffering on the cross and his stomach is distended. But what they are seeing when they're showing that distortion of the stomach is that it looks like a penis. Some people are saying, yeah, on his belly, Now, in terms of how the ab muscle them set up, you understand? So it just, you know, sometimes you look on something and you say, boy, look on the rock they were out about Bagwalk Gorge, right? Now, we have an interesting name for that rock, don't it? We can't say the Jamaican term on it. We have on radio. We have to say the bossy people in term because of them only thing. So we're going to change the Jamaican term and use the vagina rock. You know the vagina rock over in there. It's a natural form rock, you know, but people just end up a call it that. And it's now a famous part of Jamaican heritage. Every time he pass, there's a tourist, them pull up on the road and them take the picture and them are dead. And it's a big thing. So somebody see this thing, some people see this thing, you know, and see the shape of the sculpture, of the part of Christ's abdomen. And then think, my suggestion to them is, him say him now move it, because him say a whole heap of people, them don't see it, a whole heap of people say them see it. My suggestion to this pastor and the church, we all know that let's just assume this culture wouldn't even think of going disrespecting an image of Christ that way, right? Given that, let's assume that, right? So it's just the mind and how people sitting, right? Yeah. But my suggestion to him, given the nature of the issue, being that it's about God, it's about Christ, I know people are sensitive with it. If I were the pastor, without any disrespect to the sculpture, would I just move it? Jeremy, you know, move it. No, me would I move it.
Yeah.
I know one or two people, you know. Remember, say a whole heap of people, I said them see a penis pan the sculpture of Jesus' chest in terms of how him chest. Me with that, you don't need to have this kind of debate about an image of the person you're worshiping in a church. You know, ask how the Bible look. You know, ask how the front gate of the church look. You know, ask about the color of the paint in the church. And you say, make it tan. You talk about how Jesus look. I don't think you need to have them kind of drama there in our church. So me, at first, would have called the sculpture. That was a reason with them. I say, you know, I lead the flock and thing, and we have this dissension here on the part of many of the members. It's created an uncomfortable fissure, you know, in the church. And there's much animosity and, you know, and anger there on the part of some people, animosity between different sects of the church. And sect, S-E-C-T-S, don't get it twisted. And thing, and so, you know, I'm going to ask you that, you know, we're going to move it, but I want you to know, out of respect to the artist, don't it? And because next thing you go hear the artist quietly gear something and just go provoke all a little thing and all them. It plan and
it's like just be the bigger one, even if you don't
yeah,
have to be.
You don't need them kind of debate in a church. When you go church release and inspiration and relaxation and escape from the travails of the world and you don't need to go church and engage in that particular kind of debate.
And before you force upon the service, yeah, you know?
Yeah. Next thing you know, you walk at the pastor and them say, see, penis pastor and all them something. You don't need all them things there. And people are say, are you got a penis church? Are you a disrespect God and all them? So, you know, you don't need, what is it, Jeremy? No, Jeremy.
Jeremy. If I did anything else apart from church, you don't make it say, can you have nothing to prove to nobody.
No, not apart from church. If it's anything apart from an image of
God,
Christ.
yeah.
That is the point I'm making. You know. If it was about a pillar in the church, if it was on the podium constructed, if it was on,
or like a Mary statue.
Yeah, if it was what color the choir wear. Then something that you say, please get over it. What the backside of it?
I'll blood them too.
Yeah. What a business if we want to put the choir in shocking pink. And then the baritone in the back says, but I'm not wearing it. You understand? That is a different issue. Yeah. But when you're talking about an image of Christ in a Christian church, I think your objective should be not to engage in any debate about that. It's just your objective should be to move away from the debate and have this thing just solidified in a way where at least there is standard unity around this image. And you debate everything else.
Yeah.
What that? Quick. The debate with black and white Christ?
No,
that's a different thing, Jeremy.
Different.
That's a different.
That is a global thing.
No, Jeremy, that's different. That's different. Oh God, man. You know, the debate with the black and white Christ is, at the very least, you know, the people who have a black image of Christ, the people who go them church there, them not debated. Them people are not debated. That people who don't go to church are debated. You see the point I'm making? Is it people who don't go to church with a black image of Christ, and them are debated. But who are going to church are debated based on where Christ was supposed to have lived. Christ could not look the way that them teach we say him look and show we say him look. Again, based on where, the Middle East and whatever. Now we're not getting on that because it's a holy part. And it's very troublesome, but people, the image that you have grown up with, that image of Jesus, on the calendar, then where we get, as we say in Jamaica, almanac, where we get every November, December, you soon see them come now with that white man, with him on a show where the nail go. People, I know it's troublesome for now, but that image is an image that really came out of Western Europe, the United Kingdom. I mean, I knock them. Because if the white man reads something where it says God made man from his own image, why the white man going to think say God look like me? The white man must think say God is a white man. That's why Marcus Garvey did say it. Don't blame the white man for have a white image of God. Him white. He must say you must just have a black image of God. Which go back to a Jeremy and I say, But you can't tell that to some Jamaican who grew up and I see that the white man there with him. My problem with that white man, and people, I'm not blaspheming or disrespecting God. My problem with that white Jesus man, him look just like the soap opera man them. Just like the soap opera man them. You understand?
You're well sleek.
He's sleek and thing and him look, yes, and him thin lips and him look like a hot boy. With that, I know it sound controversial, you know. But based on our white people,
swag in that picture there.
Him too swag. Him too swag. Him too swag. With all due respect, and people will not disrespect God.
Yeah.
We just have disrespect the people who create that image of God. That's why the people them are bleach. That's one of the reasons why people them are bleach and whatever this and that. And them say the artist white now. And when I call on him, nobody not my body call on me at Yeah, why Jesus belly never big?
Him too shape out.
Yes, man, Jesus the yeah. And him fit perfectly in a fitting image of what constitutes good looking and hot.
So you want a 6-pack?
He's Hollywood ready.
Yeah. Jesus looked in any what name, man, the boy, the white one, the white one I love. What name, man?
Brad Pitt.
No, Brad Pitt. Any Brad Pitt go along here and look like Jesus. Talking at you.
Talking to
Talking to. That's why Angela Jolie must have got there with him. Kind of look Jesus-ish. Young, that was.
Let me tell you something. Oh my God! Can you believe that?
I mix up and blend that time.
I'm want to call and talk up the things them.
It's Tuesday. It's a Gospel Tuesday, and it's now time for Religious Mixup. Okay, and with us today we have Bishop Joseph Adigold. Bishop Joseph Adigold, who is the head of the Overcomers World Ministries. The head of the Overcomers World Ministry, Bishop Joseph Adigold, who's going to speak with us today. Frankly, about the supposed duppy over Spanish Town. And we have Bishop Adigold here with us. Good afternoon, Bishop.
Good afternoon, sir.
How you do, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
I am hanging in there now. I have a lot to be thankful for, so I give thanks indeed. Okay.
Yes, sir. And I heard you talking about some people going to heaven, like dogs and other things.
Yeah. We have there is a propensity on our part here to look at things in some unconventional ways. You know, we do so playfully without apology, but at the same time, we do not mean any disrespect to anything, particularly anything that is theological in nature or religious in nature and so forth. We just raise some interesting questions, and that one had to do with why we don't hear in church references being made to bringing the other species that God created into heaven. It's an interesting question, but one that you and I could probably tackle at another time. But now, I'm going to ask you a straight-up question, Bishop. Do you believe that it's a demon spirit affecting that little boy over there in Spanish Town?
Oh, yes, I do.
Could you explain the reasons for that conclusion that you do?
Well, in terms of the reason, I'm not sure, because one of the suspects that we have might be a family. Possibly they have been involved in some things. And if they're involved in some things, and especially during the conception of the child and the birth of that child, there may be some effects on that baby as the child grows up. No. Another reason could be that the neighbor... Hold
on. Let's take it step by step. You say you are just hypothesizing here. You're saying it's quite possible that... when you say the child, you mean the one presently being...
Yeah, the 11-year-old.
The 11-year-old, the one that we're seeing on TV that apparently is being bothered and things. So you say, depending on what occurred during pregnancy and birth, that could have
we have some cases that, possibly, came to our office, and we have detected that, especially if a woman is looking for a child and goes to an OBA man.
Yes.
And say, look, I need a child.
Yes.
Sometimes they are asked to pass over the fire.
Yes.
But sometimes they are asked to pass over some things, and it does have some consequences over the child. Even when they get pregnant, that child will have a problem like that.
Okay, so you're saying that given that we have many cases where women want to have a child, and in their desperation they may go and seek the services of an Obia man to help them to get a child, and then that Obia man would then put them through certain rituals that might require them to go over fire and do some other things that you have not elaborated on. But you say based on what the Obia man make them to forget the child, when they eventually get the child, that child may, be predisposed to having some sort of molestation
from
demonic influence.
Right.
You're serious? Right. You're serious? You're serious?
I'm very serious about that, sir.
Okay.
Because
so what?
Okay. There are a number of things that the Obia man could tell them to do.
Okay.
But one of the common things is for them to pass over the fire. The Bible talks about that and said, do not do it.
The Bible said don't go over the fire.
Right. Deuteronomy chapter 18.
What? Deuteronomy what?
Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 10.
Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 10 in there, the Bible tells us, enough to go over fire.
Right. It said don't allow your children to do it because it has effects.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But what we heard is that this 11-year-old boy that he had the duppy is another boy, we hear. And that 11-year-old boy knew this boy and he died something like 4 years ago, and that I don't know, some little mix up there and whatever, and that
Let me explain that, sir.
Yes.
We normally refer to that kind of demon as familiar spirit.
Yeah.
Because the little child is familiar to his friend who died. Now, but in reality, it is not his friend that appears to him. It's a demon that is called impersonating spirit. The demon takes the face of his friend. And because the boy always wants to see his friend, we call it materialization in deliverance ministry. The moment the child continues to yearn to want to see his friend, the friend will appear to him, but not his friend. It's a familiar spirit. It's a demonic force. So, and when you see the child being pulled away, we call it translocation, because it's like riding the wind. In Japan and in Asia countries, they will call it riding the wind. In the West, we call it translocation. So the demon pulled that child. Sometimes it's more serious than what you see on the TV. But everything that happens to the child has meaning, and it is just because of the connection of the child to that demonic force that is called familiar spirit.
Well, let me see if I understand what you're saying now. That the duppy, as we say in Jamaica, or the demon,
right,
is not really the child. It's because there is something going on in the 11-year-old boy where he's probably still remembering his friend, wants to see his friend, or regret that his friend has died. And then the demon now is exploiting that yearning in the 11-year-old, and the demon is taking on the appearance of the little boy's friend.
That's right.
So it's like there's a weakness in the little boy, and the demon see the opportunity to exploit it now and then come there and bother him.
Right, that's impersonating spirit. So
impersonating the spirit.
Yeah.
So the demon is wearing a disguise, right?
That's right. The demon is taking the advantage of the yearning of the 11-year-old.
But why would it? Look how many people have somebody passed on and then still miss them. Why would the demon choose to pick it? What are the conditions that prompt a demon to choose an individual and say, that is the individual I'm going to take set on?
One of the things I have discovered, sir, is that there is always a platform on which the demonic forces ride on. So, the child parent or the grandparents, somebody said that the grandparents have been involved in dealings. Now, if that is true, that they have been involved in dealings, then the demon could take advantage of the yearning of the little boy and begins to trouble him that way.
So if you have a relative where in a Lawrence and involved in a Obi and all them thing there, who knows, they may go get all a duppy upset and the duppy decide say, all right, I'm going to take it for your grandpicture because you did this and that. Is that what you say? Fascinating.
Right. I'm going to revenge on your grandchild. I'm going to make sure that I do something.
So if some relative them involved in a Wobie and all and sit down and go on with some Van Dangles and whatever, is a kind of like all a wappy back thing. One of the demon them are going and I take it for the look of work probably weak or something.
That's right.
Okay, interesting. So, but Bishop, when you look under the videos and so forth, the Jamaica is split down the middle. In fact, I would have you know that there are some passionate and serious arguments out there about this thing where friendships are teetering and breaking up, and there's great disagreements between family members and so forth and thing. And what we have is basically a split. It's from a macro level, it's the age-old thing. You have people who have a Western style of thinking, and you have people who think who are closer to an African epistemology, an African style of thinking, with respect to their understanding of the supernatural. But what would you say now to the assertions of many that what you're seeing is like some physical acrobatics from the little boy and something along those lines? Wait, have you heard that?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
So what's your response to that?
People just said that the child is just manipulating himself to do whatever he's doing.
Right.
But I think it is ignorance of the fact that they do not know some things about the spiritual world. If I don't know about those things, I grew up in an Obia family. I practiced Obia for almost 20 years of my life.
You grew up in an Obia family and you practiced Obia for almost 20 years?
Yeah.
In Africa?
Yes.
Where in Africa?
In Nigeria.
In Nigeria. So you practiced Obia for almost 20 years of your life, you practiced Obia?
My grandparents, my parents, they were deeply in Obia. So I know
Jesus. So you know everything about Obia? Yes.
I know what I'm talking about.
You know what you're talking. So, okay, make a convincing argument to the nation right now that when you finish, people would say, oh, spirits and demons exist for true. Make that argument now.
Well, if we believe that there is God,
yes,
which I think many of us do, then we can't deny that there is evil.
Okay.
And the fact that for example, a woman who goes to an Obia man, and the Obia man said, there is something in you that I need to take out. And I want to take this out, and there is no way I could take it out without having sex with you.
Right.
And it's happening here in Jamaica. A lot of our women are going
many times, particularly them talk about you have to sleep with a monkey and then the monkey turn out to be a man. Right. Right.
So what kind of effect does that have on that kind of on that woman? Serious effect. And many people in Jamaica, they do know that when they go to Obia people and so on and so forth, it does have effect. So they come back to church and they say, look, I have done A, I have done B, and I need help. I have a gathering. I have a dopey that I put some pins, and if I need John and I want John to come, then with my teddy bear, I have something which I have to press, and then I call John, and John comes, and then whatever we need to do, and then I send back John to his wife. All of these things are happening in Jamaica. And,
right. Who people go to Obia people at Jamaica? Obia man and Obia woman, right?
So when you see I've not been able to sit with the child, or the 11-year-old, and discuss. So I'm not sure, but I know that there must be a platform on which the demons ride.
No, okay, all right. Let me see if I understand. You say, I think the key part to what you just said is that if people believe in God, then they must believe in evil, basically. And the argument you're making is this, that the construction and the existence of God as a force of good exists in this supernatural, intangible world.
Certainly.
And that this force of goodness, and that through which God is manifested, has a counter force that it fights against. And so you're saying that there must be some sort of force also in the supernatural world, that is evil. And if one side you have God, then the next side you must have the devil.
Certainly.
And if God have angels, the devil must have demons.
The devils exist. And Revelation.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So from somebody believing, so from somebody believing God, and God being followed by his minions of wonderful, loving people, then people must understand that those God and his minions are fighting against a devil and for them demon, theme demon, and all them something upon the other side. That's what you say.
Yes, and the Bible warns us, and it says,
Dualism.
don't do this, don't do that. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, it says, woe unto men and women because the devil lives among you. Now, if I tamper with the devil, if I now go and say, look, I want to do this, I want to bathe in some kind of water, some blood water, some blue water, it has effects. Not just on me, but on my children.
Right.
So, evil do exist. But
Evil does exist, yes.
How we get involved in it.
No, but then, but Reverend, Bishop Adigold, there are people listening to you now. There are these bright people listening to you. These educated, bright people listening to you, and a lot of them like the station, nationwide. They don't particularly like me, but they like nationwide, because, they look at Nationwide News Network as a place of reason, as a place where, the rational mind is actively exercised. And they'll listen to you, and I can almost, I'm sure you have come upon this criticism before, but they're saying, this is the type of garbage that is holding down the country.
But
Hold on. And they would say if Jamaica is to evolve as a respected, competing entity in this modern world, we have to discard all these Neanderthal-like thinking of the past and just start to function in the modern. And they're going to say it's people like Ragashanti who have people like Bishop Adigold on the radio that is keeping people down with this whole thing about evil. They'll say evil exists, but it's about human choice. It has nothing to do with Duppy and the devil and demon and all these things and whatever. What would your response be to these people?
Do you know many of them will come like Nicodemus in the night?
Hold on there, Bishop Adigold. Are you telling me that enough of the bossy people have come to Tambourine? What you say? Enough of the bossy people have come to you like Nicodemus in the night.
Come like Nicodemus and say, look, I am going through this problem.
Yes.
My bed shaking. My room is full of people. I want you to come and help me.
Talk up the things, Bishop. Talk up the things. My body. So you said enough bossy people come to you quietly and...
Quietly, I said, look, where is your office? I don't want to drive past that place because my friend will see me. But, I want you to... Look, I want you to come, and pray for me. Yeah, a lot of them. I always say to them, look, we know Jesus, his power is over all evil. But his Father, we can't deny this thing.
So your thing is that you believe in Jesus, you believe in God, and you believe that ultimately the power of Jesus will prevail over these evil demons and so forth. That is what you believe.
That's what I believe.
Okay.
That's what I believe.
But you believe that failure on the part of those to not acknowledge the presence of the evil demons and duppies and whatever would ultimately lead to their downfall.
It will. And,
but what about the notion of believe kill and believe cure? And if the people just don't believe in it, it will not affect them?
Well, the truth is that a lot of persons who say that they don't believe, and if they don't believe, they're not going to be hurt, eventually they do regret it. I have to deal with one of these top-level educators in one of our universities here who always deny. But eventually there are some consequences in his family. And he came in the evening, very late in the evening, and said, Bishop, I always deny this thing. I have been involved in A and B. But guess what? My family is suffering. Please, can you come and help me?
Okay.
They do know that this thing has some side effects. But if they continue to deny it, they are not just doing it against themselves, but they are destroying their families. And so we have to realize that what the Bible says about the reality of evil, we cannot deny it. No matter how land we might be, we cannot deny it. And we should be careful, lest it affects our family members, and especially our children.
Bishop, I don't think people are, for the critics, I don't think they're denying the existence of evil. Anybody
cannot affect them.
They're just saying that it's not a a supernatural causative factor that's causing it. It's just choices, and they would argue that people are choosing to do evil acts when faced with certain dynamics, and some people have mental disabilities, as in the sociopath or the psychopath who relish in, like, for example, just killing people and causing untold suffering on others and whatever, because they derive pleasure from they will say at the end of the day it's mental disorder and human choice. It's not duppy cause people for doing that. So they're not saying evil don't exist. They're just saying the cause of evil is not duppy and demons.
Well, but what the Bible says about a man eats a grape, and the teeth of the children set on edge, which simply means that I could suffer some consequences that my grandparents did. I was in the prison. I went to preach in the prison about 2 weeks ago, and some of the prisoners, when I finished, they were telling me, "Look, Bishop, I killed, but I don't even know how it happened." And
wait, the prisoners tell us that they killed? They killed and they don't know how it happened.
And I'm in the prison, but I don't know how it happened. Let me share something with you.
Yeah.
Just as a computer is programmed, do you know that in the occult world, they can program an individual to go and do certain things? It's not a mental disorder.
Oh, they can obey somebody if you go do something.
Right. They can put a spell on an individual and say, "Look, go and kill John or go and kill Carl." He doesn't know. He goes there. We refer to that as a blind witch. He doesn't know, but he's operating in that sense. So
him a kill, but him not know that somebody obey him for kill.
He doesn't know that somebody obey. He just developed an interest. Hal has not offended him. John has not offended him, but he's going to kill because somebody put
because the obey attack. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it happens.
Fascinating. Well, Bishop, so at the end of the day, you are saying unequivocally, unlike me, who strongly doubt any existence of spirit and the little boy, you are saying unequivocally and with 100% surety that you are convinced that the boy is in fact being troubled and possessed and being bothered.
I'm very sure about that.
You're very sure about it. Okay, real quickly, we have 2 minutes. What does that little boy need right now to have this duppy stop bother?
One, what he needs love. Love from the neighbors. Love.
Oh God, Bishop, man, we are that the duppy. If that duppy exists, and I grab the boy by the foot, so love alone now gonna do it. It have to be some. It have to be some stronger bosom.
What happened to the little boy? We still need to let him know that look, we love you and you will be all right. And then 2, it requires a kind of a counseling to know what is the background of this trouble.
Okay.
What are the sources? We need to say to the parents. We need to know about the grandparents. We need to conduct what we refer to as spiritual mapping of the family.
The spiritual mapping of the family.
That's right.
Backside, I know this thing is deep. This is a serious thing. But Bishop, with all due respect, you're talking like a scientist now. You're talking like a scientist now, Bishop. You're saying but what you're saying makes sense, because as is the case, as we learn also, never you attempt to address a problem before diagnosing the problem.
That's right.
So you're saying you need to first understand the problem before you can treat the problem in the spiritual. And part of understanding the problem is to conduct what you refer to, one of your methodologies, which is a spiritual mapping.
That's right. Okay.
And among many other things. Bishop, we run out of time, but listen, we are flooded with phone calls of people who want your number. And of course, we don't give out people number here, so they're asking me to give them some contact number. We can't give them your personal
number. 898.
What's the number? 898
3357.
3357. 898 3357. Okay, all you callers will be calling because you want to talk to Bishop Joseph Adigol, head of the Overcomers World Ministries. The number is 898 and what again, Bishop? 3357. 898-3357. Bishop Adigol, it's always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you,
thank you so much for sharing with us today. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that was religious mix-up. Every Tuesday we deep up in us. And we some mix-up, you know. And we some mix-up. Every Tuesday we deep up in us some mix-up relating to the religious domain right there. I will break and we'll come back and we'll go to the phone line for our topic this week. Pastor and church mix-up will soon forward.
A mix-up and blender time.
To the phone lines we go. Pastor and church mix-up. Pastor and church mix-up. Here we go. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Whoa.
You hear this one, you know?
Yeah.
Hear this one, you know about the pastor?
Yeah.
The pastor. Remember the 7-day pastor me tell you about?
Uh-huh.
The pastor, how another woman in the church when him just baptized.
When him just baptized a woman and him there with she?
Him a lick a one there too, and the one from foreign.
Okay. Remember the mix up here. Tell us the pastor take the man, woman, and foreign and thing. And anytime the woman come Jamaica, them a do the sort out and him left St. Elizabeth go up a man go sort her out in her friend house. Yeah.
Yes. The pastor go to the friend house one night. She and the girl to go make out.
Right.
But when they go there and knock up the girl inside her would open the door.
Uh-huh.
So then did it till late in the night, the two of them go under the house back and the pastor and the matey.
The pastor and the matey go do the things them at the back of the house.
Under the house bottom, man.
At the bottom of the house, the pastor and the matey go do them things, eh?
Yeah, under the house bottom, so somebody wake in the early morning, somebody see them under the house bottom.
No, man. Hold on there. First, you have something near you make some noise. We don't know if a radio or so here. But come on now. You really believe that a pastor, a pastor, go in friend house, so go start out to a woman on the side, and the person that did it. You really believe that the pastor go under the house bottom with that woman and did it all night till morning?
Then somebody knows see them under the morning.
See them under the house bottom.
Under the house bottom, make out them left all the condom them on the ground.
Why? That's hard to believe, you know. That a pastor. Even if a pastor go do the things them and him go to somebody's house, that him go under the same house and under the whole night with the woman. That's hard. That one hard to believe.
No, they sit down by the veranda for a long time and they knock that, but the woman wouldn't let them in.
Then if the woman wouldn't let them in and them know the woman that them not going to stay the whole night on the veranda.
They know where she go, so they go under the house, but on the house have a cellar.
No, but if the house have a cellar. But if it's a pastor, him no could have screech and go and look a short time hotel or something.
The man mean because when the man carry the woman go a country, the man go and bread and want Pepsi, that's all he give the woman all day.
Hold on. You tell me say pastor sort out the woman and give her bread and Pepsi?
When they go back country run, the pastor means they not spend no money to go on a hotel.
Oh, because the woman probably not have hotel. You have no money. Some, depending on where you are doing, the person who you are date with, they may not have hotel ratings, could have bush with them, Because you have people who have bush ratings, tree ratings, river ratings, sea ratings, or hotel ratings, you understand? Or car back ratings,
The pastor mean because the pastor used to go visit him mother down in that country. So when he carry her with I know, he want to buy one bread and one Pepsi. He not spending money and buy no food to the woman.
No, but tell she then if that really goes on her, she must feel careless. She knows that she a bread and Pepsi sort out she have right, I bet she never take nothing. I bet she said, no, me just give my run and give my green light and for tell people, say, yeah, you don't know, someone must mash a thing with so and give me some bread and Pepsi.
You ask the first time the pastor swipe it, when the pastor swipe it, the pastor lick his chest and say, boy, I can't believe say, I mix one so boy, swipe.
All right then. But anyway, respect for that mix up there again, here?
Yes.
All right then, you take care now. Yo, someone have a hype and dash it out for bread and Pepsi. What you say, Michelle?
Don't have the bread, it's still.
This look a girl, yeah. What you say? It that was if the bread all have the little blue judge or something there. And the bread don't even fresh and that dash it out for bread and Pepsi. Not even look butter.
I need a nice one in the hot.
Yeah, no, not even look butter. Nah, man. Ladies, though, if you're going to dash it out for bread and Pepsi, don't dash it out for bread and Pepsi. You hear me say? Don't dash out your sitting for bread and Pepsi. Ask for a little jam. Right? Get a little jam or butter or peanut butter or something. And then you dash it out. Okay? But don't make no man look for you and call a dry bread girl. Here we go. Give me our next caller. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, greetings.
How are you, sir?
Well, every day I give thanks. What's up?
Long time don't hear from you, man.
Long time you don't hear from me?
Yes, hear your voice. You know who's speaking?
Who is this?
Pastor Palmer, man.
Pastor Palmer! Pastor Palmer! Wait! Pastor Palmer! Where the backside? Wait, yeah, Pastor, we can't talk to you, sir. Where have you been all this time?
Following you all over the place, man. Never leave you.
Pastor Palmer, it's been years, you know.
Yes, man, but I'm here with you. I'm here right with my ears, not with my mouth. I'm talking with my ears.
Okay.
I'm here with you.
Well, I'm glad you say your mouth talking because there might be some confusion. Wait, 1 second, Pastor Palmer. 1 second. Yes, Pastor Palmer.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
So what's been going on? Are you still a pastor? Wait, are you still a pastor?
I'm now a bishop, Raga.
You're now a bishop. Okay. Step up in the thing, you know, sir. So what I go down, you know?
Yes, I want to say to your frenemy.
Yeah.
They need to look at the fowl. The fowl says scratching him 2 foot. Him saying no, that side they were by so.
Him say what?
The fowl scratching him 2 foot.
Yes.
Him says no, that so. They were by so.
Uh-huh.
So that is exactly what your thing is like, the fowl man.
And explain a little more that metaphor you just used. Like, yeah.
Yes. The fowl says, that side they were by so.
Okay.
When it stopped there, you come here.
Okay. But my issue.
Yeah, man, in your situation.
In my situation.
I just want to say, concerning what they were dealing with the demons here, Raga.
Yeah. Wait. To begin with, are you also of the opinion that it is in fact demons and dopey affecting that child over there in Spanish Town?
Exactly, Raga.
Okay, continue now, yeah.
And what really happened, people or pastors will not tell the people the truth, but it's time to tell the people the truth. Don't hide it from the people.
Okay.
Let the people decide. And what really happened, you find many people in society are pretenders. You understand, they are hypocrites.
Right.
Let I tell you a situation. I won't call any name. But somebody way up in society, they had a problem like that. Where demons stoning that person from his house, and he's from the upper class, the elite. He also attended an elite church. So he went for the priest to get the demon out, because the demon was stoning the house.
Right.
When the priest came, and the priest came there and sprinkling the water and, cut 2 Latin. The demon stand there and wait till he cut the Latin and flash 2 stones after him.
The demon do that?
Yeah. When the priest shut off, not even bolt. So fast. When he cut and leave the premises. And the lady now heard about our assembly, and she came there and she were prayed for and she got deliverance.
Hold on. You tell me he said the demon stone the priest?
Brother.
The demon pick up stone and stone the priest, and they make the priest cut well like you saying what?
Hear what I'm saying to you. The lady had their stone were chewing. People came on the scene. Heard the stone, because look at the stone. See no one.
And the lady went for the priest, and when the priest came there, and the demon stoned the priest, and the priest cut. Run, leave the sea. Demons, let me tell you something. They are real. Just like the Bible said, the devil transformed himself into angel of light.
Okay.
Yes, the demons are real, just like how you see people real.
All right. But in the interest of time, though, you just believe say really demon a clot out that look 11-year-old boy of a Spanish town.
Yes, because you see what really happened, as the bishop was trying to explain. You see, rather many people, they are involved in certain things.
Yeah.
If you have something for me now, I'm going to come for it, You understand?
Yeah.
And they are trying to hide it because many people mix up in necromancy.
Whole heap of people it mix up in a
whole lot of people.
In the Wobia thing, you never know, don't.
Yeah, man. People, they're getting all sort of something to do all sort of something. So you see what really happened. They hold. Sometimes they hold deal around. They hold the Wobia man and the Wobia man send them up his feet.
Oh.
All these behind the scene. But they're not coming out and tell you the truth. But these things are real. When people trying to make a mockery of the thing is real. It's nothing that you're going to play around here and there and try to hide from people and pretend that these things are. Because listen, we are African descent.
Right.
African, you know that they were spiritism was their religion. They practiced it in Africa. They brought it to Jamaica.
Right.
You know, simplest thing. If your head hurt you, instead of them try to drink some water or get to the doctor, then see somebody has spirit.
Well, that's not true. That's not true.
You understand? They're mixing it. People just joking and trying to pretend on here and there. Because you're shocked to know that people that are demon oppressed. You have things that is physical, that you need a doctor.
Right.
To attend to you. And you have things that are spiritual, that you need spiritual doctors, like the pastors and you know what, that can help you to deliver you from these unseen forces.
All right. Master Palmer, we have to bunk some other call and thing, but you clearly are the second member of the clergy, right? You know, come and basically answer. But real quickly before you go, just before you go, one last question. You notice the pastors and the ministers who agree, say his spirit possessed the boy, most of them don't fall within them, the more bossy pastor them with them doctorate and the educated pastor them, they don't believe it's true, they think it's a con. And like more people like you now and Bishop Adigol and whatever, you're more, I don't know how to describe it, but you perhaps you know that this.
Just pause there, Robert. Pause there.
Just deal with that real quick. I have to take some other call. Yeah.
These people will not come out and say these things, but when they meet me.
Yeah.
Right, because everyone learn this, rather.
Yeah.
You have people that have their peer that they talk to, even in politics.
Yeah.
You have certain people, they will not come out and say certain things. When you meet your peer, you sit down and you talk to them.
Right.
But you will not come with this publicly.
Okay.
Because of the realm that you sit around or where you fall.
So you're saying, is it the case that many of those bossy pastors are educated, right, who publicly denounce these things, that them involved in it quietly?
Yes, they are in it and they know about it and they know that it's real and they work by it. If brother, I won't say certain things on the ear, but I move around the realm. I go up and I go down.
Right.
I work with people, I work with the elite, and I work with people in the inner city. I move around. You understand? I know what's going on. Certain things you can't come on the ear and say. But I know what's going on. They will never, because why? They don't want people to believe that they're involved in these things, but they are the ones doing it. You think a man that's involved in, all right, take for instance now, you're dealing with the lesbian. It's appropriate to say that.
Yeah, man, you can't say lesbian, man. Yeah.
Right. I know of certain people. You think they will come and say that I am a lesbian?
But what you mean in terms of pastors and ministers that they are lesbian? Or just people in general, huh?
people in general, cover is a wide umbrella.
No, but we know there are a lot of lesbians out there who never come out. Okay, no, I see what you're saying. You say, just as it is a practice of the bossy people and the higher them go. Yeah, them I once saying at Jamaica, say the higher monkey climb and the more him. The more so and so export. So the higher them go is the more them have the need for be duplicitous and to wear these facades and to come over with a kind of superficiality that is not really them. And the more them engage in these hidden practices. So you're saying just the same as how people engaging it relating to sexuality is the same way you have a lot of bossy pastors who get high up in the thing and who engage quietly in a certain look of practices where them are denounced publicly.
All right, Raga, let me tell you something. I know
what? Yeah, all right. Just that one there. Just do that one there. Just do that one there. They will do. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Your pastors that will stand up and tell their congregation, don't listen to Raga.
Yes.
Right. I would never do that.
That them said that you're not saying, you're saying that they would say they would never do that, right?
They do it.
Right.
They do it. I'm telling you, I know of them. They do it.
You have no problem as a pastor saying you listen to Ragashanti, right? But you're saying
I don't have no problem.
You have no
I will never tell my congregation not to listen because you see the thing that they are hearing.
Right.
Is the thing that they see every day.
Is it a reality?
It's reality.
What you're saying, you have all these other pastors who would say don't listen to Raga and then them listen to Raga. Huh?
Yes, exactly what they go. And they find themselves involved in the same thing because they are afraid that somebody will say something. And you know what.
So when you say you find them, say, listen, yeah, that means that them are give born to. That means they're having affairs. That means that them are do the things them. That means that them probably a bus a swipe or two.
Pastors are not angels.
Okay.
People miss it.
Okay.
People miss it. They think that the pastor thing there is supernatural. He's a supernatural being.
Pastor Palmer, thank you so much for talking with us today.
Yes, sir.
All right, you take care right now. For those of you who don't know, Pastor Palmer, a long time soldier, anything I build from way over there, that yard there with him. And you see it. So those ones enough respect to Pastor Palmer. To the phone lines, we go. Good afternoon. Did I just say come when you want to come?
Ragashanti.
Yes, yeah, hello.
First time calling about regular listener.
To the world.
That Mixup here from Permanent Chillard. Big up to the deacon and sort out the man wife at Greenfield Hotel.
Big up to the deacon we sort out the man wife at Greenfield.
At the Greenfield Hotel in a Chillard.
In a Chillard. When him sort out?
Last month, rather in a Durham. Underneath the tangerine tree.
And underneath this tangerine tree.
The chicken back. I need one a shop. The chicken back and flour.
Well, the deacon did one a shop.
Yeah.
And the woman want chicken back and flour and then put on a salt out pan and chicken back and
put on a salt out pan the chicken back and flour at the Greenfield Hotel. And when him done salt her out and him look at the husband that a come and him pass husband and say, Evelyn.
So weird. After I'm done fix her up under the stand, should they get to the tangerine tree did a beer?
No, the tangerine tree, it have a maca.
It have a maca. So she did hold the tree?
So all I'm for the tree, I can see him, the salt sauce, dark salt sauce.
Clear. We understand. So she hold the tree and send her to, and this is a deacon in the church, you know.
Deacon Apostolic Church, rather.
Don't say no more. Don't use any more identifying information. He's a deacon in a church. Sort out the man wife and after under the tangerine tree and after
yes,
done sort
out. Greenfield Hotel.
And when him a walk, you see the husband come and tell her evening and tell the husband. No, we have.
When him come, him ask the wife, say, "Oh, she a drop her clothes," and she say, "A bush she a come from and pick him up because buy tar."
What? Yeah. Michelle, you don't know what pity me lickle is. I saw lickle lands them at the hottest bite. I saw lickle red. When them bite them tear out piece of your skin, Michelle. Them are the hottest thing you can. You like how you bally as soon as you lick in red up and ow! Whatever, if I pity me lickle lands. So wait, the husband come now. See him wife I fix up her clothes. Ask her what
I make sure I fix up.
And she said bush in it. And pity me lickle lands bite her.
But that is salt out bite and she know to tell him.
Okay, but I have two very important questions on this mix-up. This is two critically important questions. How much pound of flour? How much pound of chicken back?
2 pounds of flour, Ragashanti, and 3 pounds of chicken back.
What? And she have a husband?
And she have a husband and him have a wife.
And him have a wife?
And either wife and start peep. I went in the back of the shop and started either wife and start peep through the window, Ragashanti.
Hold on. When the deacon sort out the woman, the other man wife?
When he sort out the mate to the deacon wife and peep through the window and mate to say, the wife just watches and she has her husband.
Hold on. When he sort out the woman under the tangerine tree, that woman, the sister, the deacon wife, I look out there?
No, but the deacon wife and people, but she never see it. And when people tell the deacon wife say nothing of us so. Until one night, them take it down at the shop back, Raga.
Till one night, who take it down at the shop back?
The deacon and the matey.
Take it down at the shop back and then what?
Shop back.
And then
the wife draw the curtain.
And see.
And then you ask the husband, so where you come from, the shop back? He said, I saw at the key and give the woman for lock up the shop.
Oh, okay. So wait, so
other
people.
One day the mate say, "Hey, just watch your husband." So I just come to us with friend to submit that business and then start.
Well, the mate bright enough to go to the wife and say, "Oh, you just watch your husband." So
bright enough.
Well, she take the woman husband and the tangerine tree for 3 pounds of chicken back and 2 pounds of flour and go to the woman on the table. Oh, you just watch your husband. So and that's how the wife step to her door.
Yes, after the man put her in a shop. Till one year, the wife, so now just come and fling out everything out of the shop and fling out the matey.
Okay, so everybody know about it over there?
Everybody know about it, Raga, it has spread.
It has spread over in a Chilani there?
Yes, Raga.
Papa Jesus. So when the wife son do fling out the matey out of the shop and then sit there?
Yes, Raga, then she has to go up here, Raga. And then the man, then the deacon now him take 2 bush, Raga, and go up at the matey yard.
The deacon take you to the bush, go up on the matey yard for what?
Yes, Raga.
For what?
It's more salt out.
Oh, so
the man a regular bushman, the regular guy in bush. The matey husband always there in bush.
Okay, so when the matey husband there bush, she have somebody that come to fear bush.
I start Raga in the chuku pen board out.
In the what you call it, ya what?
The chuku pen board.
The chuku pen board.
Yes, Raga.
If I laugh, I would have
Raga, to the deacon over him all a build tiles. I want to look fish stoop down over Raga.
No, careful lesson, yeah? But to the deacon over him a build what for ya?
Build pit tile.
Him a build one pit tile for ya?
Yes, Raga.
Okay, but then probably every time she sit down and use a tile, she say, well, at least me get something out of it.
Yes, Raga. And when you can look straight through the board, them Raga pan the house, the chuku pen board out.
Oh, me know them house.
The board them just say, see me ya.
No, at night time when them turn on them light in them house, there, man. May I tell you, you ever watch movie and see the light, then just yeah. But anyway, and what you said I mix up here, then,
Shilani, Durham.
Wait, wait, name what?
Durham. Yes, Raga.
Backside, me never even know that. What spell that for me?
Durum.
Durum. You know, so I never know about that. Cross the river. Durham in a Chilan. Which place is it near? Where is it near? Like, it's near Spring Garden. Where Spring Garden is near? Eh?
Repeat this, Raga.
Where Spring Garden is near?
Durham.
Yeah, but like, was Spring Garden near Falmouth or Duncan?
No, rather near Albertown.
That you will say Albertown. All right, then. Large up yourself, here?
Yes, rather. You can call me back it up.
Yeah, I can call you back it up.
Yes, rather.
Back it up from Durham.
Yes, rather. Next time again.
That man will line. You know if I back it up?
Okay, I know for the fling it all around.
You know if you can ever do the catch and quint?
The patch and queen bend down and Stooky.
And Stooky and be things, no?
Yes, Raga.
Okay, yeah, if I can
do it. Well,
you know, in the old school one like cup and salsa.
Yes, Raga, and climb the mango tree.
But slide and climb. You get that snake and you climb the ladder. Oh, yeah, good afternoon, hello.
Good afternoon, Raga, how you doing?
What am I there, I give thanks.
Raga, when people give you the mix up, then you have doubt, so.
Doubt?
Yes, you have doubt.
No, darling, it is my job to ask questions strategically that will bring out the mix-up for the listeners. Sometimes I'll believe them, but me still have to ask a question a certain way for people understand. I bring out certain points of the mix-up. Listen to me, me's the king of mix-up. Don't question my skill. Me know what me I do. Me is the king of mix-up. Me know how to make the mix-up then come out. You never listen when me I talk to Stunt yesterday.
Yes, Lord, I'm doing everything.
You know, see how we bring out the things them skillfully and thing. We know what we're doing, baby. Talk to me now.
Stunt versatile.
Stunt take the place yesterday, man.
You know, that's what I said to you now, Raga.
Yeah.
You see the man will call you and they tell about the pasta, what buy the Pepsi and the bread?
Yeah.
That's in the house, but the pasta and the woman come.
Well, a real thing yet?
Raga, oh, you mean it's a real thing? Raga, early morning, me neighbor see the man that the thing coming and I done me, Raga.
Tambourine! So we give it the rest of that. What go on this, son?
Mr. Raga, she called me about 12 o'clock in the night and said she come over me out.
Yeah.
I went, Raga, me never still to work and me went on my menstruation. So, me tell her not to come.
Okay then.
12 o'clock in the night, now they come, they knock me up and answer them. Rather than go under the hospital and go put on a piece of tin, me couldn't believe.
Then tell me something. When you in the house, you hear the pastor underneath there give her the dry bread and Pepsi sort out.
No, Raga, me never know, so then go under the hospital until in the morning.
Okay.
Me never start, it goes out, the details.
Okay, about what time in the morning the neighbor see them?
Maybe about before 6 o'clock.
Okay. So wait, how your house stay? Them can't hold under the good, how your house make? Oi, me.
Me veranda, my room up on beam and column, so then go underneath the Raga.
Beam and column, you see, now me under, so then them go under the pastor bring the woman go under the house bottom.
Yes, Raga want 3 pastor, me say the man cheat for till. Raga, my father always tell them, say the pastor I go give her dasheen and badu. Something too cheap.
What, am I going to give her dasheen and what?
Go feed her pan dasheen and badu.
What is badu?
Raga want something want coming like yam.
Okay. So
Raga, me say the pastor cheap bad. Me that he wants to come back on me yard. Raga, me not open my door to him again. Find too cheap.
So Orlando, but what we are hearing is that whenever they might take one woman a foreign who married, and whenever the woman come down, we say him leave St. Elizabeth and him and the woman meet up at your house and you make them do
what happened, Raga? The pastor and the woman went there before the woman go to foreign. So she there foreign now with her husband. The pastor calling her every night. All the woman husband know about it.
But the woman
husband has to cut him off per phone.
Cut off the pastor per phone?
Yes, Raga.
No, but when me ask you now, so was there a time when the woman, after she married and live her foreign with her husband and she come back to Jamaica, was there a time when him left St. Elizabeth and him and the woman, I choose him and the woman go use your house to do the things
Raga, me always let them in my house, but then too cheap. Me have to find them breakfast and then not give me money.
If I laugh, I wet up my Super Max jeans. Stay up on the line there. We have one little break. I'm coming right back to you. Don't move. Mix up, we say. Need it.
I mix up and blend that time.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I look at technical difficulties there a while ago when I dope, he must have thought sitting in the background. But me could go back to a car. Yes, Carla.
Yes, Mr. Raga, me have to find them breakfast and me can't bother with that, so me tell them to come back to my yard.
So all the time when when them come in and whatever, what you do? You just let them, because you make them use one different room, or you go. Me hear say you go on the ground and give them your bed. That's true.
Me got 4 Raga and make them sleep on the bed, Raga.
God, you go sleep on floor.
On the floor
and make this pastor who a born fame wife and who the wife and the woman who him have there left your husband a foreign and come down there and you give them your bed for go sort out and you go sleep on the ground. And them don't even peel your little change or something and say something and say make up for a breakfast or the food or them don't even give you a little thing, no.
Neither the man or the woman, Raga, they don't have no conscience.
No conscience. So wait, so you just get vexed and say, no, so you're going to put a stop to this, no?
Me have to put my foot up ground, Raga, make them know say me no want them back, but me not tell them what make.
You're not, okay. So what did happen tonight now? So the night about what time them come and knock on your door now if you go use your
them
place?
Them come 12 o'clock in the night, Raga, but she went call me earlier and me show my situation and make she know that she not can come tonight. And they still come, Raga, so I didn't pay them no money because they not care about me.
Okay, so you don't tell us, the menstruation thing.
Don't tell her that she can't come tonight because she still come with the man.
Right, so and you tell her and she still come with the man. So you didn't at the house when the man knock on the door?
But me in the house and hear them and knock down the place, I don't answer, play deaf on them.
All right. So then what them do? Them they sit up on the veranda?
They sit up on the veranda, so till me don't know where they go, Raga. I know the morning me realize say, that the house but them they go.
Jesus.
Raga, be careful of the duckling. I must see the duckling over the pan.
No, yes, something I make the system a cut out and things. So like where I get some surge. I don't know if it's a JPS problem. So you
rolling at the happy street time, Raga.
turn the roll in there. Don't worry, because you know when I ran for turn the roll on none of the crosses where they set to go catch me, you know. Oh, all right then. Turn the roll 3 times, broke a coconut and spray some cream soda, eat some leaf of life. Mad! But anyway,
Raga.
yeah.
Raga.
Yeah.
The man who call and give the mix up, you know, tell us that the man the woman when they too.
Tie. Me know say one party. Me know, man. Family my car. Wait, him and which woman? The woman where the pastor asleep with, no?
Yes, the man the woman where the car, the woman take only per man, so the woman did have him too.
So the woman is a little tequila.
Yes, Raga, same so it go.
Okay, and she no gonna foreigner and fear husband up there, and anytime she come back, she go sleep with the pastor.
Yes, Raga.
But the man who give me the mix-up used to sleep with the woman too.
Yes, and when the woman, Raga.
I was him. Tell me something. When the woman did that with him, she did a bun him with the pastor.
Yes, Raga, I know left none of the man them.
I went the backside here, tell me, say, but wait. But she very generous, man.
Yes, Raga.
She kind.
They never the mix up, but catch her with, man. That's why they left.
What I want to go, what?
This man never call you and give the mix up, but catch her with, man. That's why they left.
So the man who call and give with the mix up, both the pastor who had take the woman who married a foreign, him did there with the woman, but I catch him, go catch she with, man. Make him and I left.
That's why they left, Raga.
But I never the pastor him go catch her with.
No, I never the pastor.
Our next man. Is our next man?
The pastor there Jamaica, yeah.
Is okay. The pastor there Jamaica foreign him they go catch her with our next man.
Listen, Raga, the man who call and give the mix up.
Yes.
And she report them they are foreign.
Oh.
So the man catch her with one next man, so that's why they left.
Okay, I forgot to say yeah, him did a call from Queens, New York. I forgot to say Queens, New York. But tell me something.
He live back in the Irish party, live in the identity.
Him a do what?
He live at Queens.
And a Queens, New York, him did a call from?
Right, Raga, he's on 233rd in the Bronx.
He's what?
He's on 233rd in the Bronx.
233rd in the Bronx. Bye. No, man, we're good there. So, bye. Then tell me something, I know.
Raga, why kill me?
Then tell me something, I know. The man where she did catch him with. The man where him did catch her with. By any chance, you think the name of that man was Renata Di Cordova Valentino Adams?
Not at all, Raga, not
at all. Just checking. So what you say, a Bronx in there?
A Bronx in there, Raga, I pinch you tell you.
No, all right, pinch me tell me, I tell nobody else.
Keep it confidential.
Yes, keep it confidential, just between you and I. Nobody else will know. So well, I know. Between me and you know, you think say the reason why in call and give me the mix up because it's still a bun him say him go catch her with, man.
No, Raga, me don't think so, Raga.
No, you don't think so. Oh.
No, Raga, can you baby too?
In what?
Yeah, baby.
You and so wait, so tell me what really I go on now. What is your link to him? How you know him so good now?
Raga, me baby, Raga, don't worry about that part. I'm not getting to that video.
Listen to me. Listen to me, because I that's how the mix up got sweet, you know. Remember, you know, the pastor from St. Elizabeth asleep with this matey from foreign. And the matey of foreign married to her husband. But when the matey come at Jamaica, them did I use your house. If you do the things them while you asleep on the ground, you give them your bed. But the same woman who I use your house with the pastor from St. Elizabeth did there with another man. The man we calling with the mix-up who you and him, they know.
No, they're not there, Raga.
No, me say, well, you and him are your baby now.
Oh, yes, okay, you got it clear, baby.
No, but what me I say is, when did he become your baby?
It was early this year.
So I'm recently your baby.
That's it, Raga, 5 March, Raga, no long time that.
Oh, all right, we work with it from March, a long time that. So that mix up your deep, you know. So why do you allow your baby, ex-woman, to use your place for sleep?
Raga, she wasn't his baby at the time.
Oh, she wasn't his baby at the time?
No, Raga.
But she was your friend because you are the link make you get fit.
She was my friend.
So hold on then now. So you there with a man where your friend is there with?
Call it Raga.
I'm with the backside the mix up. So that's why I tell her we unravel the thing. So wait, she knows say you and him a baby now?
If you know.
Miss Tekisha.
Probably Raga.
Probably.
Yes, Raga.
So she
knows how we close like that, but we don't know how deep she take it.
But if your best guess, make your best guess right. You think say your friend know that woman that who you give her your place to sleep with the pastor who a born femme wife from St. Elizabeth. You think say she know say you there with her ex-man. Where the ex-man will catch she with another man. Papa Jesus, I mix up here.
Raga, I'm not sure, Raga, but I don't really care. I don't give a damn.
You don't. Some people will listen and say, boy, you shouldn't there with your friend ex-man. What you that say to them? What that?
Things do happen at times.
Me know things happen, but some people are say what a principle. You're nothing there with your friend ex-man.
Raga, I understand where they say Raga, but it happened a way that it couldn't avoid.
It couldn't avoid?
No.
Okay. You just have to just work with it and think.
Exactly.
And she was she not there with him anymore?
Exactly.
And what's funny, she's a Tekisha. So she not shorter than sitting there. Yeah.
Exactly.
Worse, she just has cool and crab it too. Don't it?
Yeah, of course.
What a piece of mix up. That mix up your sweet, you know. No, man, that mix up here is a 4.5 pepper mix up, you know, country pepper, you know, purple pepper mix up, man. May I tell you? Because it really mix up for true.
Yeah.
The way the mix up at we all mix up the mix up.
You see it, Raga.
As Karen Wildman, that's the way all mix up the mix up. You understand? Don't say a word here.
All right.
Blessings and respect. Okay.
More, yeah, Raga.
All right, put us. All right, put.
Raga, the man supposed to get one side to tell you to the Mixup gonna get hotter tomorrow.
Who supposed to tell you one side? Who?
My baby will call you, give the Mixup, Raga.
Yeah.
They have one side to tell you, so I'm gonna call you, give it to you tomorrow.
So don't give me a little hint. Just give it. Nobody tell me. But just.
He must tell you that side, Raga. Because I don't really want to do it. So if he tell you, I just saw you go.
All right, now say.
I know when I Bronx, and I'm a listen, Raga.
Okay, yeah, man. Big him up, you know. Big up.
You know, come off my phone and go call me.
All right, big up daddy baby up in our Bronx.
All right, baby.
Okay, all right.
Raga,
yeah.
You see the technique show me that about?
Yeah.
She went there, you show over Truman High School.
She did a show at Truman High School.
And me fi tell you.
That was in the Bronx.
Yes, Raga, over Co-op City.
Okay, over Co-op City. Well, it wasn't my show, but I performed on that show. Yeah, I remember that show.
Yes, Raga.
This was in about March, no?
Exactly, Raga.
So she did it. Then tell me something. Your baby did it.
No, Raga.
But she did it.
Yes, Raga.
She come alone or she come with somebody?
She come alone, Raga, and I was there too.
So you and her did come to the show together?
Yes, Raga.
So them time down now move good?
Yes, Raga.
Okay, then tell me something now. For your husband know about you and thing, right?
Yes, Raga.
Okay, all right. But her husband don't know, say you make she use the house to take the pastor from St. Elizabeth who married when then
No, Raga, no, Raga.
And him don't need to know that then, right?
Exactly, don't need to know that.
All right then. You think you're nice?
Raga, I want to go and with the dolly.
With the Don't tell nobody. Don't tell anybody what you're talking about. Except to say it was a show and I had a big life-size dolly. And what happened with that life-size dolly, nobody need to know. We would just leave that to the show. Eh?
Me wish I foreign me.
You wish I did it? I think you're nice. We think you're nice. But we didn't go on with the things upon the dolly, no?
You real, Raga?
But the dolly didn't hold it, though.
Now, tell you. You don't want to see me, Raga.
You don't want to see me, too.
Oh, you mean, man?
No, because seriously, you don't want to see me.
Of course.
But you know, say your baby a listen, no?
Raga, I know say me love you like that.
Him know say you love me like that.
Of course.
But that no mean say him would get comfortable if you give me a look or something. Eh?
Raga, I know say me love you like that.
No,
man.
but me mean your baby a Bronx and listen. I'm going to ask you straight up. If me step to you for look or something, you'd have said no?
Raga, they little baby, they listen. Oh, you have to ask me that.
I understand the code. Don't say another word. Don't say another word! You think you're nice? Okay. All right, bless up here.
Raga.
Yeah.
Raga.
Eh?
You remember one girl in a one bus when they asked her if she can come with you?
One girl in a one bus?
Yes, Raga, when I asked her if she can come with you.
Which bus?
Raga one bus, Raga one bus.
But darling, you see that is a little difficult for me, because it depends on I don't necessarily
Raga,
find myself in bus.
Pan which road? You call them when they're the bus side, and then they call you and ask them if they can come, and you say, no, I have to warm it.
No, but it depends which road?
I think that was Beatrice.
Well, this is in New York.
Yes, Raga. We don't know New York in a long time, man.
Okay. So, but I not quite remember, you know.
You don't quite remember? All right, then. Anytime I see me, I go come touch you and make you know, say, yeah, Raga, me when I talk to you, me when I want to come with you.
All right, then. Okay, then.
All right, Raga, now watch no face. You me call you back tomorrow.
No, say a word, man. Blessings, man. All right.
All right. Raga, you know, so me feel say you know how they talk to you.
No, me don't know. Honestly, me don't know.
Raga, me not expect you to say you know how, you know, you well, I know how they talk to you, Raga.
No, darling, I'm going to be honest with you. I actually meet a whole heap of people when, you know.
All right, me have to something else, Raga. You remember one lady where you went to kissing her forehead, Raga, and one next girl come ask to say, what make you kiss her, so? You remember now, Raga?
No, me not really too talk about when me kiss, you know, so.
All right, Raga, maybe we talk about that after the year.
All right.
All right, yes.
Someone tells me if this conversation continue with her, I'm going to get myself in a trouble. I want him to dirty tan, but me I wear baby fat jeans. No, apple bottom jeans. I want him to dirty tan. Tan. Tantan, you must see my good Supermax jeans. You probably don't even know that brand. I want him to dirty Tantan, though. But I had a hurt her from yesterday because Stunt call and say, yes, Raga, enough for the woman, them left Jamaica and go a small island, them do the things. I want him to dirty Tantan over there in Antigua. I want him to Tantan over there. I get eaten against Stunt. And Tantan knows, for your little Stunt, you know the Tantan can't manage Stunt. Stunt to that chamba up a little cross himself. I want him to dirty Tantan. Tantan, quiet yourself. At least me look good in that jeans with your little string bean self. Spaghetti, well, you can't. Jeans not fit you. I used to wrap up in a curtain cloth. What do you? Her name is Ugly Betty Sutherland on Facebook. Ugly Betty Sutherland. What you should get crazy friend request. Here we go. Good afternoon. Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stewart.
Good afternoon, Miss Thelma. How are you?
I'm bad because you got me with a patient. Yeah, man.
Thelma.
Anyway, a pleasant good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
And also to Miss Ruth and to Mixup.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Miss Thelma.
And you was talking about the evil spirit.
Yes, Miss Thelma.
There are evil spirit exists. Right?
Uh-huh.
Because you remember when in the Bible said that when God cast out Satan out of heaven, he came down with the whole host of the angel, fallen angel, don't it?
Yes, yes.
And those angels are still the world scattered all about. And the song that says, although this world with devils filled should threaten to undo us.
Right.
We will not fear for God that will this to triumph through us.
Yes.
So, in all aspects of life, you will encounter with the devil work.
Yes.
And the devil will do plenty works in the perform 20 works for people to believe in, you know?
Uh-huh.
But you remember in the Bible that when Saul wanted to win the battle against David, he went to a witch, the witch of Endor,
uh-huh,
and asked him to raise up Samuel, the prophet.
Uh-huh.
And the witch raised up Samuel, and Samuel come in his mantle and his cloak and everything like him bury.
Uh-huh.
So was the answer for all. It was direct Samuel. It was Satan impersonating Samuel, you know.
Okay, so the same thing where Bishop had the goal say.
Yes.
You know? So Miss Thelma, you believe says that real duppy affair so that little boy over your ends there in a Spanish town?
Well, it's not duppy. But he can't possess the devil spirit, you know, the devil spirit, you understand?
The devil impersonate the duppy, impersonate the little boy then, right?
Exactly.
Okay. But you still didn't answer the question. You know?
What?
Do you think is a real spirits bothering that little boy over there?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay, so what you think is going on there then?
Well, it's just the devil work. The devil set all kind of trap that people must believe that there's something exists, you know?
Okay, so you think there is another explanation and thing, but the devil and make people think say is the devil and duppy, right?
Yes. The devil want people to believe there is duppy in him. You understand?
Okay.
But remember, in Ecclesiastes chapter 9, that the living know that they shall die, but the dead know nothing. The memory of them is all forgotten. The love and hatred for them is all forgotten.
Okay.
Because if that was existing, all those men with them foot and dead, those that come back and come destroy other people, you know.
Right.
You know, I work in hospital for 14 years and I move amongst the dead. Sometimes I'll have to bend down and I'm up underneath the bed and thing. And I never afraid.
Okay.
I don't afraid for people because I know they do have the power over you. But if you believe, it will exist.
All right then, Miss Thelma.
As I go and I have to leave this little skip with you.
Yes, Miss Thelma.
A pastor one day was going to church and he took a shortcut to a banana plantation.
Yeah.
And he saw some lovely bananas hanging down. And he went up to one of the bananas and said, "The Lord is my shepherd. This banana I shall want."
Right.
And after the continuous journey to the banana plantation.
Yes.
And he grumbled to himself that when we go to church, and you know, as much collection, I come back and put in the banana, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So after church over, well in the back, as much collection according to him. And he made back himself to the banana plantation. And he went up to the banana that he saw when he was going to church. And he took out his knife out of his pocket. And as he pulled his hand to cut the banana off the tree, the one that bit the banana just run out and say, "Anyhow you cut this banana, you shall lie down in green pasture."
In green pastures.
So I just give a little skip, you know.
Nice little skip, Miss Thelma. Thank you so much here.
Yeah.
Blessings.
And I must say, witness to all my radio families, them.
All right.
Big B, double B.
Okay, Big Bird. All right, then. Blessings,
Mr. Everybody, you know.
All right, then,
Mr. Call them, you know,
right.
To mention, you know. And Sister Peggy.
All right, Miss Thelma. Blessings.
Maria also.
All right.
Have a good day.
You take care.
My pleasure speaking with you.
Wonderful, Miss Thelma. Yo, some man who can't talk and go and one bag of something. And me I run this, you know, and I can't go like I don't want to come tell people how to run this and whatever and thing. And I understand respect due to some people and whatever, and the show have a way where it meander and it go in multiple directions. So when it meander and somewhere nice, when I appreciate it, sometimes it meander in a little area where Ray, and me have to balance up the thing and show respect to caller same way and doing things. So no fun I run up on the mouth about this and that or whatever. If we don't have no constructive criticism, no shut on no trap. But I understand because we are run this. We know what we are doing. Right? And no fun we enjoy this. We have a whole heap of people for thank. When I see my patient people on the show, I know exactly what I do. So I want to shut on the trap if I don't know who not talk about that thing. Respect due to certain people. And that must say. Argument done. I don't want to hear nothing more when certain people come on. I want to see my patient and I do my thing. Hold it. Here we go. Give me a call. Call him half a dog. Me, I hear one when he punch arm over there with the police when they call half a dog. Him you going to tell me about?
No, man.
Okay, go and talk then. I just want to make sure. Go and talk.
I want a little backup boy in a bus terminal.
Oh, is that the is that police?
No, man. One backup boy we work on the Linstead side bus. And him take me head, you know, Raga. And I discriminate me, you know, Raga. And I want to pay me for me head. And when he do pay me, he dash him money on the ground, give me, you know. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I like that, Raga. Me tell him, if you go take it $5, I'll take it $30 and buy hamburger restaurant with it.
So wait, him trust your egg them, right?
Yeah, him put him money up and want something when me not even need feed. Because he know say I know $30 for me egg, you know. Me not know who sell egg for $30, but egg and feed now everything raise.
Yeah.
And the boy take me egg and not even say, me have $30, you know, you can take it. Make me say yes or no. He might should be down for me, you know, Raga.
Okay, well, him not for deal with this, man.
He might be down for me and I tell me if you go for me bad man and go for police.
But you were kind enough to trust him the egg them. And the least him could do is just show you some courtesy and respect and thing. You're a big man, you understand?
Me jovial and I'm a very jokey.
Okay.
Me no love nobody disrespect me.
Right.
I am a very jovial woman and me no disrespect people.
Right.
And me no love nobody disrespect me.
And you did him a favor when you trust him.
You understand me?
Right.
And the boy put on me $30 and me say, give me $5 no man, and a $30 this, you know. A $30 for egg. I hit me buy for. Me say it's not me you buy egg from for $30. It's $5 more you used to give me.
All right.
The people them talk to him and you know say boy dash him money pan the ground. Me not take your pal now, you know, Raga.
Make him go on because you're not dead for hungry as bad as things.
Sir, because here, you see through me a ageable person and me giants they need to move along.
Yeah.
Me have to do business.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway,
yeah.
Me not keep up the program. Bless up to you.
All right.
And everybody where I listen me all time people them.
Yes, man.
For a long time you don't hear me.
Foul lady, large up yourself here.
And you make me hold mic, you know.
Not say a word, man. They want to member, man.
And you hold the way for me, man.
All right.
Greetings to my daughter, Dimple.
Yeah.
Big up to her, man. She work already at school.
All right. Them all read the news now, here. Yeah,
man. Love you.
Blessing.
Bye-bye.
Big up Dimple for real. Okay. Foul lady, they always do a house thing with her look like this. So we ask the people them out there, if you trust for a foul lady, give her some respect and just give her the money in her and fling the money upon ground. All the youth and youth member, and you hear me always I say, big up the elderly people and big up the old people and because of them set it, so we can there and get it. And news time. The phone line to go, Pastor and Church Mix Up, Pastor and Church Mix Up. Here we go. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings, Raga Wagwan.
They are all it, you know.
I big up everybody in the studio.
Long time.
Well, the sound I come from out of Brooklyn, you see it.
Which Brooklyn? Brooklyn, a jungle, or Brooklyn, New York? Okay.
Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, all right. No, just because you have a Brooklyn on a jungle, you know, so we have to know which Brooklyn, yeah.
Well, you don't know New York, I only Brooklyn represent.
Now, Raga say things to Brooklyn in that jungle too. Me have crazy people down there, you understand? So, but talk up.
Things from me and my uncle in a jungle said, speed, Jamaica, go and big up yourself, your lad.
Wait, Jamaica say your uncle?
Long time.
Mine your borrow uncle, you know.
No, Sam, Peter don't know the thing.
Yes,
everything sell off.
That's a word, man. So what I go down, you know. Give it a mix up, you know.
why Raga is not a pastor mix-up, you know, but the mix-up here is global.
Yeah.
Think.
Yeah.
You have a woman from out of Olympic where the mix-up here come from Raga.
Yeah.
The woman have about 4 or 5 pitney Raga.
Yeah.
And I first me ever see one woman living on one little house and don't even have a concrete on the ground. But every year the pitney them breed up Raga. Every year, one pitney have 6, next one have 4, next one have 7, and the whole of them living at the back of the yard, Raga. One house.
Hold on. She have about 4 or 5 picnics, right? How many children she have? 4 or 5?
She have 4.
4. All right.
4 girl pitney. And the 4 of them breed up, Raga. And the 4 of them living at the back of the yard. Now one house, Raga. I don't know how she do it.
And then, the 4 girl them know. What is it? One pitney have how much? What?
One pitney have 5.
5?
Next, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here say she have breed again too.
So one pitney have 5. What the next how much is the next pitney have?
Next one have 6. She have breed again too.
So wait, the 2 where we got so far, one have 5, one have 6, and them have breed again too.
That's a level.
All right.
So them must have 4 sisters.
Yeah, man. So 2 of them, one have 5, one have 6, and what the next one have you know?
The next one have 2. She have breed again. Or one more have 1. So she have breed now. We don't know how they do it.
Hold on. The 4 of them have breed now?
Yes, Raga.
You sure the 4 of them have breed now?
Raga, then you think, so me I tell lie, man. A serious thing, I don't know how she do it. And then don't even have a proper bathroom, Raga.
So wait, so hold on. It's 5, 6, 2, and how much the 4th one have?
The 4th one have 1 and she have breed.
So 5 and 6, 11, and 2, 13, and 1, 14.
And 1 come.
Right, so 1, 14. Hold on, 1, 14, right? Plus the 4 daughter, that make 18, plus the mother make 19, plus the 4 of them, you say I breed again, I gonna make 23.
I remember say his mother have a little man live through the lane and she have an ex-man who drive truck, Raga.
Hold on. The mother, you say she have a man who live through the lane and an ex-man who drive truck?
Yes, that's the pitting them father.
So 2 man she have?
Mr. Raga, and none of them and then can make 1.
Oh Lord God, I know. So, and 19 of them in a little butcher the right, you know?
Yes, Raga.
And what is that? This still the Olympic way?
Yes, Raga.
Backside and...
I'm placed in a road in Crescent, Raga.
No, well, I don't say nothing no more. But why Crescent name?
Road and Crescent.
All right, no say no more. Road and Crescent. All right, no say no more. Leave it right there, sir. Yeah? And 19 people. But suppose them just have little, you know, well... So what you think? What you think? So that is a sad situation. That is what you're saying, right?
Very sad, Raga. Very
sad. So sad. So we say it again, or you say it? So sad. So sad. Okay, all right then. So what you think that them, you know, what you think them need for do now for start make a change in them situation? Probably just stop breed.
They need help.
No, them just need to stop breed. That's the first thing they need for the right.
They need to stop breed and
you think that is a reasonable thing for saying to them, say, at this point you may want to stop having children now until they sort out certain
children, and they need to get some ambition, because it goes with ambition, Raga.
Oh, what you say, them not ambition?
No.
So what you mean, them just each up there and now gonna win a lie?
Yeah, you fit there in one local house, Raga. And I breed with pitney.
Okay.
Mother live, Raga, a graveyard shift they run. Some sleep a day and some sleep a night.
Papa Jesus, them have to take turn.
Yes, Raga.
So like all each week now, you say you get for sleep a night this week, and then the next week a day you for sleeping now. So you have to leave space to people. That's what I think. So what is it, one little room or is a whole house?
What a house? One little room.
Okay. Kind of rough on them still. But anyway, so you there Brooklyn, New York, and you know about this?
Mr. Raga, can me know about it. But guess what? No, that's not the only part. The woman love a piece of Hobia, Raga.
Oh, you know she love Hobia now?
Mr. Raga, the woman walk Hobia like me no know what she say, Raga. Especially all of that the area there. I want set a Hobia walk at them down there.
Now, well, careful, because, but how you know that? You have any proofs of them to them something?
There, Raga, if me need to talk from proof, me wanna talk.
Okay, what the proof you have?
Cause them try to do me the same thing.
Them try for obey you.
Yes, Raga.
What you want them off?
Me and them not nothing, you know. Them
Why no get them can't just get up and want obey you, so I must something. Why them want obey you?
But Raga, cause me too outspoken, me tell people as it is, so you don't know. People not gonna like you for when you're outspoken.
So what you say about them with them not like? What you say about them with them not like?
I tell them so they need to shape up their folly ground.
Oh, okay. And because you're outspoken to that and say shape up them folly ground, get ambition and so. You say because of that, them try to obey you?
Yes, Raga.
Okay, all right. Then, but all you have to do then is just be careful and
Be careful.
All right. Now say a word here. So I just why you just go and hold a strength up there in Brooklyn. Call a cloth up here now, don't?
Long time.
All right. Now say a word here.
All right, Raga. Big up yourself.
Bless up. Yeah, we just want to big up Chef Kelly and Andrew and Kiran and Marlon and Kayan and Susie. Chef Kelly, Andrew, Kiran, Marlon, Kayan and Susie. Look a restaurant to buy my food from and sitting. Here we go to the phone. Here we go. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Raga.
Yeah.
Big up yourself.
Let's say a word.
Yeah, what we are telling now. If you want PP, go bathroom from now. Drop off a chair from now and sit down on the ground.
All right.
That's big stuff. Shot.
Why we always afraid when we not rate up? Well, Michelle. We always afraid when we not rate up the mix-up stuff before we start. But make we hear it.
All right, 2 weeks up me and figure out. All right. I know this church lady.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
2 of them attack. 2 churches start talk.
Yeah.
So one of them now, I explained to the other one and I say, when she did in New York, she afraid to drive the train.
Yeah.
Because them all are rape people on the train and all that something there. And she afraid to drive the train. She alone.
Yeah.
So the other churches I say, oh me? Nobody can rape me. Nobody can rape me. You think no man can rape me? When me ride down, me put Jesus on top of me. How somebody say come take off Jesus on top of me and turn around and rape me?
Alright. Alright, next one now.
Alright, that is what I know. But they are church at night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So me notice this.
Well, you know, said I want them with a shot, but you see, you got hype it. It's not a shot just in general, you know. But you see, you got hype it up so now I'm carrying that the 5 peppers one. It's like everybody understands, say, you better come good right now with that. But anyway, make we hear next one.
Alright, that what I know. They are church one night.
Mm-hmm.
So me notice this church, this brother now, a big man still now, IrieJam man.
Yeah.
Him look uneasy and uncomfortable and him show up him nose and, you know, him sit in him feet and me I wonder, how him behave so? You know, like after that now, me see him walk out of the church and go away and come back about 5 minutes after. And he come back in and sit down and him still look uneasy and still behave uneasy. And anyway, I don't pay no mind still. I don't pay no mind. Did they fidget and my grumble and a mutter to himself. So, when service almost over now, everybody gather at the altar now for prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the congregational prayer now, and everybody are praying together. Him now start prayer. He amplifies him voice now above everybody else's voice. And he start praying, say, Lord, you see me, I build my church here for you, for this community. And the people in this community, they don't want no God. They go around the church and they sit up around my church. Lord, I am asking you now to send an anointed cock and caught that one backside.
We can't really bounce a one there. Let's say we can't really bounce a one there.
Alright, Raga.
Alright, that's the word. That's true, you know, them graphic thing that them say we can't really pick them come from school and sit there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's the word. Yeah. Alright. I come up off of the ground now. I come up off of the ground now.
Jesus.
And my wife up all like people here. I'm a pee up myself. I'm a jump on ground, kind of joke there, shot. No, it's, you see what you think a shot, you don't just say it a shot. It's like if somebody good looking and walk and I tell people say they're good looking. After a while, they're ugly.
Yeah.
You understand? So, if you just make the thing, just make people realize for them one. Don't tell them. Right?
It's like you will catch the punchline before we even get
it make the punchline surprise you. I saw the art of the thing. You never notice that the people who have money don't walk around and tell themselves and tell people say them have money. People who have real money. In fact, when any argument come up, where for people for prove say them have money, you see people with real money get quiet, or them walk away, or them wallet down. You see people them who walk and I talk about how much money them have and whatever. Them don't know real money. Them don't know real money. You understand? All right, here we go. Good afternoon, hello.
Raga.
Wow.
You know, say, you have to help me pay my phone bill. You know, long I'm waiting.
So what you say, Anna?
Long time listener.
Yeah.
First time caller.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mix up, but I tell you something.
Yeah.
About one woman and her husband.
Yeah.
The husband live a foreign.
Uh-huh.
And the husband send money all the way come give her.
Uh-huh.
When she get the husband money, she put it up one side.
Uh-huh.
And the bonner man money now, she put it one side.
Okay.
So
she keep the husband money separate from the bonner man money.
Right.
Okay.
So he put them down. So if husband hear about this bonner man where, she give him bone with.
Uh-huh.
So at that time now she leave him and left foreign and come here.
Yeah.
From Jamaica.
Yeah.
To see her. So
Yeah.
you see, she never know she him coming. And the night now him go with him bonner man. I go at his spot. So husband hear about his spot where then go all the way right under one tree.
Yeah.
One star apple tree.
Star apple tree,
Right. So when them go now and if the time he was buying your boat and go up in that WhatsApp tree, go climb up in that tree and go sit down up there. So just as he was born and his wife and the bonner man come now and she take off her clothes, you know what, she go to bed, right?
Right. Wait, she go bed or she go do the things?
Yes.
She go do the things,
yes.
Right.
Right. And she lay down her husband that is up in that tree. And when the bonner man start now I look down upon her and he said, Lord have mercy, husband. He said to his husband, bonner man said to him, you see Lord have mercy up there? Up in that tree? He said, Lord have mercy. You stand there. See me skin I go catch a fire, but you are go worse. So anyway, she get up. She don't worry. Because, it turn her off.
Right.
And she couldn't make no move again.
Okay.
The husband come down and hold on upon her. And the bonner man go away. Cause I'm not really I do them nothing.
Right.
But you know what man do no?
Why no?
You see, your husband, you see, every time them have the meal, 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
She have to present fee money when give a woman, when give wife, and a bonner man money. On the table, dining table. And say, Raga, say, a son do it 3 miles a day. And say, kill a woman.
What do you mean, kill her?
She dead, because she couldn't go up with it. It stress her out.
What do you mean? Because what? Because him say anytime every time he might eat food, she have to put the husband money on it.
He have to put it 2 money. Fee husband one and fee bonner man money.
Well, but the husband money she use and buy food for cook and them something like that.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
But it's like a saving.
Right.
Him have to do and whatever.
Okay.
So she fret on it. And it cost her life. She never lived not even 6 months.
After, huh?
And she dead.
But that just said that time, probably, that the lesson you learn from there is don't give bun near a star apple tree.
She fret over it. I call from, you know where I call from?
Where you call from?
St. Catherine here.
Yeah, that big boy. Which part of St.
Spanish Town, Homestead.
Homestead. Them big up Homestead, man, you know?
Yes, near to Miss Thelma. Miss Thelma live at St. John's Road, Boys Canton. Me live out.
No, Miss Thelma live at Fraser's Canton.
Fraser's Canton, I mean.
Yeah, near
St. John's Road.
Yeah, and you live around at Homestead. I don't know.
Apple Harbor Road.
Yeah, man. But they run that side there all the while, you know. But me not too loud it up, you know.
Yeah, you know, so one Friday, me I ride, I go to post office and you they right out of the bank.
Oh.
One night, I start make up one night for me. Watch a lady on in pink bicycle and in pink dress with pink coat.
You know, I remember, come go say that can't be me, because as much as I hear me loud up on the radio, when me to certain place, you'd never know me see a man, you know. When people see me on the road, them I say, they know you're quiet. So.
Yeah,
but they would even know the 100. Yeah. But when me I say, but I remember that. I remember that pink dress, pink bicycle, and pink match out and beating. Right. I remember that. Mm-hmm. All right.
You know, say, me just I say something more to you. You know, say me hear you when me there, when you come to Florida, you know.
Okay.
And when me there Jersey, me listen to you half thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, me listen to you all every day after Perkins are you when we there Jersey.
Not say a word. Hey, all right, and good afternoon. It's what I'm doing. The whole on I did realize. Good afternoon. Yeah, Michelle, this is that thing you need to learn. It's when the show them take certain turns. You know, it's a whole heap of old school people and things like that. You work with it, you juggle with it. Don't get impatient. Show respect and things. So don't pay them people who are post any mind and attack at them things. You know how to show respect and things. Here we go. Manners and respect. Hello. Good afternoon.
Raga?
Yes.
Yes, madam.
Yeah.
Big up, you know?
Yeah.
I say, yield upon your good work, so you continue doing it. See it?
No, say a word.
Love it, madam. Just continue to yourself. God bless you.
Yeah, man. We give thanks.
I just want to big up my boss for the lick out pan you. Say, you is no good. But we are listening to you for we can't learn nothing from you. You are rubbish and rare. And yesterday, I come catch him sit down in a chair that he two tears his party and I listen to you. Yes.
Enough of them out there.
But I tell you, God, them big people there, you know. I that big people there, you know.
No, man, enough of them out there, man.
I'm getting man, he two tears his party and I listen to Raga. I beg some ice water, say more some ice water.
Yes,
you know?
Man, yes, man. Come on, catch up in chest, man.
Yeah.
Catch up in chest, man. Enough of, you ever hear the one them have done me? Them always stop when I say, them always stop. I don't listen to Ragashanti. Yeah. I never listen to Ragashanti. But I happen to be turning my radio dial. And them always hear something what them want to complain about.
Well, him can't turn the dial. You know. The dial is stuck.
Stuck. You see it there. I saw that. No pay them no mind, man. No pay them no mind.
Just go and big up yourself. I'm a fall and continue to your work.
Manners and respect, me king. And protection, I say, yeah? Well, we'll have break, people. We'll soon juggle up back in nice sitness. Yeah, man, welcome back up in nice sitness and greetings and respect and thing. Yeah, I juggle on our last half hour and thing. Good afternoon, Pastor and Church.
Hello?
Mixer. Yeah, hello.
Yes, Raga.
Whoa. What? Wait, how is it? Stunt in the building. Whoa.
Yes. You know why the man did I go answer yesterday?
Who?
My man.
Your man, yeah, how am? Yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you now.
No, let me remind people, because I did it on the radio, talk to me and think, and your man come up and something not going like him now, why you talk to me on the radio and listen to the radio or something.
As him say, him and me man, so
right.
Make it talk, you know.
What you mean, as him say?
Me have a 6 son, you see, Raga?
Yeah.
And, you know, nature come now, kind of big man.
Right.
So, him say, him want a start out. So, me no want give him, me no want go to get if he give him everybody as you know, me wicked, so me go make him get started. So, me send him now, but get somebody.
Hold on. You have a 6 son?
Yeah.
How old is the 6 son?
18.
18, I didn't get big now. And what the 6 son tell you same one do?
So every minute, you know, I have lollipop in her hand, so everybody say they want start out.
So when you say sick, you mean like him have like head-wise, him have some mental problem.
Yeah.
So him
so he say look at the them are saying look like medication. Now help him and also probably start out to help him.
What you mean? Probably start out to help him mental problem.
We say, you know, understand this if he get that no probably recover little, you know?
Okay, let's just take off look stress off of him.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
me send him no. Him a pressure me all the way. So send me go get a woman for the man. Send me go get a woman. You're too wicked. So me give him the money now.
Who always a pressure you said and go get one woman for your son? Who? Your man?
Me man.
Okay.
Yeah. So him come now. So me tell him now if he go downstairs. So me tell him say he must sit down and watch that. She not take off the something, the balloon. You understand me attack?
Oh yes. Yeah. Hold on. So wait. Hold on. So are you telling me that you give your man money if you go get one woman for your 18-year-old son?
Yes, sir. Then in a big 18 soon 19 me kind sick.
So
and every minute he say he want it, so me don't want him hold me down. Me don't want him hold me down.
No, me have a jump and ground. Okay.
And you know nature steer.
Nature make man do some foolishness, don't it?
So look here now. When me look Reggae, you listen me?
Well, before we get this, how much money you give him for go get them?
$1,500.
$1,500?
Yeah.
Then I'm waiting to find that the woman now come for $1,500.
He said, "When I get it here, 5 years, I tell him, I don't want sort of a cheap one."
Oh, you don't want a nanny one. You don't want a nanny one.
Yeah, me say
1,500.
Me say, all right, then 15 bills.
For a sort out.
Yeah.
Okay, so him bring back the woman now then, right? And
So
then
him carry the woman now, so me send them down there. So me don't want to watch them because I'm my son. So me say, sit down and she say she not take off the balloon because anything can happen. You understand me?
Okay.
And I have to secure my son.
Because you don't want your son go get her pregnant.
No sick Reggae, sick me I talk about.
Sick? Oh, you know what? Okay, you don't want another.
Yeah.
Okay. So you tell your man to him for watch and make sure the balloon no come out.
Yeah.
I love your code then. Go and code it up, see me. Go and code it up, see me. Nice. Go on.
Yeah, code it up. Me go that code it.
Me realize that long time. Yeah.
Yeah, so when me look now, not even 3 minutes, me see my son a come up. Me say, so and so you get it. Yeah, so and so you get it. No, so me say the head around. So me say me a good on, they go look what go on.
Don't give no details, but we just want to point out. So you say you see the head around.
Yeah.
All right, we know what you mean by that. Go on. Go on. Michelle, you last.
So
Me explain it to you
now.
after. Go on, talk. Yeah.
When me look, me see my man in action instead of my son.
I want it.
So me say, I want this.
Parliament big up. Parliament big up.
Yeah, Raga. So me say, I want this. Yeah, no. My son done too quick, so he must finish the money. So me say, all right then, that's all he said.
Why?
So we not find a good term. That's why I know why me talk to him. I'm afraid. Say, why you call me name? Why you call me name?
Yeah, well, so the son done in about 3 minutes and him said, no man, the
they rob him, man. They rob him. Oh, God, man, they rob him.
Wait, you said, they rob your son?
Yes.
No, but then say,
rob the poor boy.
But you see the point where you are make do, you know, and we have to use code there. The point where you are make is, you know, look like them did not look out for your son, you know, because if them
they look like they only make you see it.
Careful. Remember I said with the
yeah,
you understand?
Make you see promised land.
Make you see promised land and I reach it.
Yeah.
Because the point where you make is that you use code here. You said the head did still run. So and I like say, Michelle, we cannot explain it to you. We tell you after. And I like say the son did just finish quick. Him never even get for start really.
He never get his start. So he might tell me now, say, my son did enter promised land. And, you know,
right.
He reach a promised land too quick, so he must finish.
So you say you just want to help out your son can come of age now. Soon 19
so
and you don't want.
Me not believe him, you see?
Yeah.
So me now take the girl number now, and when him not didn't know, me go back for the girl and set a lady this time to see. Say enter promised land, you see?
Hold on. So when you go back for the girl now, the same girl?
One other day now.
Another day. And how much money you pay at that time?
2 this time. Because I tell him, say that's everything I go all right. He said, we pay 2 this time. And I tell him, say, don't give him till he come back from promised land.
Okay. So who you said for watch that time?
One big age-able lady this time. This is the balloon stand.
Okay. All right. And then, so him did go promised land?
Long, me see my son can't come and me call the lady on the phone and say your son bad in a promised land.
So in Ghana, it look like in last tongue there, man. In the last tongue there. So in the promised land. Then in my...
This somebody run, this somebody that run, no, this somebody that run. You understand?
This somebody that run?
Strong a promised land.
Eh?
I said my son too strong a promised land. I said then the first time he never enter promised land.
But he reach a time, I know. So
he reach and the boy Canada gets look a bit sore by I know.
I look a bit what?
He might get look more, sensible also now.
No, hold on now. You are telling me that your mentally disabled son now. He get one good sort out and he look like he might come to look a bit.
Yeah, because me start looking sort out after and I said the lady to watch this time instead of the man. And he might come round.
Oh, he might come round now in our head part then.
Yeah, I tell him when he want to exercise and anyone got promised land also.
Okay, but then when he want to go promised land. So
he might tell me, and the girl I run now says she don't want to go back to promised land because my son too strong a promised land.
Yeah, well he never go there yet, you know. So sometimes the first time we go somewhere and it's nice, we run up and down like he that in our place there, you know. That's how it go. You know, the first time people go Disneyland then lose their mind, you know. Yeah,
yes.
I think first time I saw them think they go on. But then people.
So that the man they know me no name, Raga.
So then tell me something. Then you are a man where you there with you. I mean, I love things are just a companionship.
Well, me did tell you, see, Raga. Two certain things did alright, did nice. You understand?
Yeah.
He's not a very pretty man, you know, Raga.
Well, not a very pretty man.
He's not a very pretty man, but.
Well, talk it true then. Him not look too wonderful.
He not look too wonderful, but me did kind. When he got promised land too, you see?
Yeah.
When he got promised land, man, he bad like a yard, Raga.
Oh, in go on good when in their promised land, in go on good, don't?
Yeah. In go on good, so me say, alright, you know, making stake, I have a gift, but no,
So feeling foot them big too?
Yes, Raga, 13.
13, alright.
Yes.
Alright then, so you did really there with him do the sort out then, right?
I know, me say, you know, me just take and try and make life answer, but you me see in some ways did it, you know, some ways did it, so you can, you know.
But in relationship, you know, you can never find a perfect person, you know. Everybody have some faults.
And me tell you, so a woman must have check down with a man younger than she, because when job won't start drop and people start great, then gone.
Oh, okay. But how much younger than you, Amos?
So me have 45, I'm at 36.
Okay. You're 45, I'm at 36.
Yeah.
But that now, you know, can't work with that, man.
But you look, no, son, not because you never give up. Why do, if he say we do it again?
Oh, okay. And at this stage of your life, you want a companion who can hold it with
you. But I can't trust. Even if he's blind, I have 1 year and no foot. As long as he can trust.
As long as he can trust. That's you want, right? I know. Right?
Yeah, trust is the thing. Because you do my friend, I travel the world already and know everything, you know. So we can't try to settle down and deal with love, you know.
Okay. I settle on time, right? I know.
Yeah, but that no, they know, like, you know, the good man, them dead out of their prison. The rest of them already taken. No, they.
The good man them dead, their prisoner already taken. None of them. The way me usually hear woman say it is that the good man them dead, already taken, their prison are gay. So you are saying, okay, all right, then you have another twist to it. Okay.
Yeah, Okay. So you have to find when I woke up.
Yeah, okay. But
you have to stay up on the side that somebody so till you turn one. The only way you can get a single man now.
What that?
You have to stay up on the side. Like say you go up on a job as a day worker, so till you get staff, I say go with the man thing, you know.
Oh, okay. You have to just step on the side with a man.
Step on the side.
So you have to be like the matey.
Yeah, I work good. Because matey can somebody I got this money.
Well, and then try to work in yourself.
Work good, work harder.
Well, that is a strategy I recommend to women out there.
Strategy. And you want to know, you know when the man at work good and enjoy himself? You watch him big toy movie. He tell every impression.
Well, what you say? One of the ways to know if your thing really shot is to check the man big toe, don't?
Check him big toe when he in action, yes, a promised land.
When in their promised land, see what going on with the big tour, because that is if what?
In tuck up the big toe in the ear, in put his head in one broke off it.
So you just know that things are going for if the big tour shut up.
Just look on the tour, Raga. Just look on the tour.
Okay, but I could go back to a recommendation you make. You are saying right now, the real good man scarce. What a woman need to do is identify a good man where a woman already have, right?
Yes.
Juggle on the side. And then try to do everything better.
Better that than what the one house, more than what the one house do.
And then hope with the hope that eventually you will, the woman will eventually become the wife and knock out the one of their own. But some people,
the man have visit you 2 times a week and then he start visit you 3-4 times and they call you much time a day. They don't know so you're near.
Oh, okay. When him start increase the visits them.
Yes, and the phone call.
And the phone call them a good sign that means say you're shot.
I'll call you almost at 2 at night and get up and leave you man in a bed and go in a bathroom.
No, but some people are listening now, Stunt, and I say, but a wickedness that for you to target a good man we're already there with a woman. You know, where
but you know, I know you hold the man and try him to come to you and him come to you, you know.
No, but you're entice him and I go to your way to make sure you do things better than the wife.
I can't flat myself. Me have to do the things that I know to do best.
No, but
I him see no enough for you man and come stay with me, you know.
No, well, I understand that at the end of the day, the man for know himself and say, boom, if him really rate him wife, him going to stay with him wife. But you are, so what you are saying, him for know himself, but you just responsible for yourself and you going to do the best what you can do for take that man from the woman there. And
if you like him.
If you like him, and it's film choice, for know, at the end of the day, it's film choice for decide whether or not him going to eventually left the woman. But as far as you concerned, you going to do the best, you going to try to do the better sort out and do everything better than the woman, don't it?
Yes.
Okay. But you know,
you know, war and cut somebody if you take no woman, you don't know what to do.
Oh, so you know, if you call her and war her and rank with her and this thing.
No, them they are waste of time. You run man from you this so.
Okay, that way you know. So the mate them who call the wife and accuse of a problem. She said that is not. That is not the way if you take the man from the woman.
No, sir.
No.
Work hard like when you go into a job. Work hard and turn staff.
So when you say you start from probation, then you come out from probation.
All right,
and then you turn temporary staff.
Yes.
And next thing you know,
nagging run man.
Nagging run man. Nagging run. What you say? Nagging run man.
Nagging run anybody, man. Run anybody.
Okay. So the art of taking a man now is not for war the woman, because that's going to push her.
And when the man come where they ask him, how is the family? How is the wife? Is she okay? And all them something, you know?
They tell me something, you know. In order to do things better than the wife, no. You have to know how good the wife do the things and whatever. So that means you got to ask the man question about the wife, no?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a part of the strategy, though, for know what the wife.
How is the wife? And say, you know, when you go to the promised land, it's what you like best and you know.
So fulfilling fantasies and all them things, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So that is the best way.
First time woman used to take money and take a man for a woman. That not really. You have to do something nice now. Nice.
When you say first time what?
Woman used to like buy my man in a ragga. The man live with the woman and she take every time her money and gift and try to pull that man there. So that not really no last.
Oh, that not work again?
That not work again.
So so what the most important thing a woman for do if she go take away a man from her next woman?
When you go to promised land, know how to touch promised land and know how to move on promised land, and that is, and you understand me?
No, but it can't be sort out all alone. Cause you have me know a whole heap of man who say, sort out important, you know, but in terms of
very important.
No, but in terms of when a man really rate a woman and say I'm gonna stay with her, you know, most of the time it's not nice sort out.
Ways.
Yeah, it's nice ways where you hear that man and say, she stand by me with this and that, and when me did sick and so on, she always take care of me. You know, really sort out.
And if you don't have no money for help, send him pick them at school, you can help him buy 2 books and so that. Let me just say the money, you know, your head can have a stress off for him also.
Oh, so I spend look money for him to and them something, they don't?
No for him, because spend it on him picking them rag. I mean, I encourage nobody to spend no money for no man. Unless in their jail or sick, you can help him out.
What? But listen to me. If the man has spent money for you, why you can't spend some money for the man?
That if he must spend for me, no you talk. No you talk, but man hardly spend money for a woman again. They not have it.
The man them not have it.
Tight, you know.
Eh? It tight, you know.
Tight, you know.
It when you say tight, you know.
It tight, you know, man.
So,
some of them only have in mind.
Them have the
them have in mind.
Them have the mind. Them have the intention. But you it tight and thing right now. They really not have
it. Tight, you know, man. It's tight, bad funding.
So the man, they not have money if you spend for a woman, you know.
They not no money if you spend for a man, you know. When they find no money, they love them, go do all to work.
Then go, okay.
Because some of the wives, them are yard in a rag and a rent house and when they get ring, then I try to push them and also to get something. And when the man have a woman from the side, I go push him and say, come to go in ST, come to get piece of land, come to get this. So any no, the wife, they are yard and have nothing. And the mate, they are road a land house all in something there.
Okay, because the mate they push and encourage and make the man grow. And the wife just sit down a yard comfortable and thing and not go out with nothing.
Right.
Okay. So at the end of
the day, has sense to know, say anything happen to the man, the wife, I get everything. So you have to try to get something on the road too.
So at the end of the day, the sort out could have shot and wicked and whatever. At the end of the day, any sensible, successful man, he might attracted, drawn, and want to stay with a woman who helps him
to have the plan and the business head.
Yeah, and who helps him to grow, don't it?
Because Mr. Man already have a woman in and I said to me, if I did have a woman like you, I would have come to something in her life.
Well, see then. Well, Stunt, we're going to bounce one more. We're going to call you before a week down here too, but we're going to bounce one more call you now, where?
Yes, sir, guys.
And you be careful with your 18-year-old son, then.
Yeah.
All right, then. All right.
I don't want to rape, so I do best. All right.
All right, then, Stunt. Yo, Stunt has some from a nah But nah, don't say tight, you know, man. It's tight, man. Nah, not to forgive a man, so I encourage no man to forgive man. Man, yo, give me one more call before we cut ya. Yeah, give me a call.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Hi.
What's up?
You hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you good, man.
Well, no, you don't have to call it. I come and get opportunity.
Yeah.
I would like to pick up the pastor where tell him why saying instrument not working, right?
Right.
And when she realized Emma used the instrument on her best friend, and she was really, really sad, and she asked him how she tell him say something not work, and it has swipe this and it has take that, and she cussed because he get a girl pregnant, our best friend, and Emma cuss say he lose her son because he married to her. So I want to big him up.
Emma cuss say him lose her what?
Him son.
Him son?
Because the bonner woman.
Him what?
The bonner woman, who is the wife's best friend.
Right, but what do you mean by lose her son?
She's pregnant.
Oh,
and then all the ultrasound and all these things and all these.
This is the wife?
No, man, the bonner lady.
So him breed him wife best friend. The pastor breed him wife best friend, right? And the best friend now she lose the son. So she said she lose the son.
Because they end up having to abort the baby because them don't want to look so bad. But afterwards, now you still vexed with her, say if you never married to her without having son because she has pitney fee but a girls.
So my wife have girls for him.
Yeah.
But the bonner girl, now my wife best friend, now she did have to go abort the child because of the excitement and the whatever.
Yeah.
So him a vex, I say him go make her losing son because of so and so and so.
Yeah, and she ended up having pay for marriage counseling and things. Because after she signed out, because her husband did go and like say she mad.
Yeah.
And I tell her say she had things and when he want come in late, he must say lie, she had hear things because in day in the bed and all these things. And she make all sort of rum punch fever, all sort of punch and buy all sort of tonic because she said, boy, something not work and he no one got doctor and all these things. Yeah.
But him should have go doctor, man. But it obviously didn't work because he just did work for our best friend.
Yeah. He did a work still, but what may I say is this. Since him love her so much, make him not just get one divorce and set the lady free.
And set him wife free?
Yeah.
Well, that is easier said than done, you know. You don't know where him and him wife are come from, you know, where him can't see himself.
Well, obviously, if he get his thing, can do
No,
that.
man, you have that situation when he can't see himself and leave him wife, but at the same time, him
I see him in the one, him just want to see your face, and that is not
him
good.
just want, and he's a pastor this year, talk about.
Yes.
And we're you cannot tell us on the road.
No, tell you where.
Just tell me, no, man, you can't tell me.
No, my voice is some bully, some people we know who.
No, darling, come now, man.
I'm telling you.
Well, man, Uncle Raga, yeah.
Oh, Raga.
Give it
you know how much people listen to your program?
No, darling.
Everybody except him because he hated because you're talking truth. And he not talking to me because I listen to you. I'm telling him something I call you, but you don't know.
Where you want him up then? Where you want
him? Not have nothing. I just say him in
no,
food.
talk to. So all you know about the thing then?
Him and my father.
Are your father?
Yeah.
Okay, so are your mother then? And
then I am wicked, but then me not really wrong him still because me kind of hold on his facts. And my mother still, I kind of came born with one doctor.
Your mother again born with one doctor?
Yeah, and she quite like that I came born. But me know come and see text with our phone.
Oh, so your mother born him too?
Mm-hmm.
So two of them are born them one another?
Yes, but I just say, him not know about her part, but she know about him part.
Oh, so all this time then now. Okay.
So anytime now.
Yeah.
Because when me tell them someone got your birthday, but them talk about this and that and blah blah blah. Me just want real upon them and make them know something know about them business, you know. Okay. Because me trust me really want going, but no, that don't look good. How it would appear and all these things. Okay. I don't love keep up too much appearances. Okay. You know, I do nothing bad, be not doing anything bad. I'm want to do a Raga show. They can't listen to Raga because this and that and all that and blah blah blah. But one of these days, I'm gonna make them know.
All right, make them know. But here right now, the time, right? Just tell me the area.
Just what?
The area.
The area St. Catherine.
St. Catherine, big man.
Da.
Me a pen?
No. Oh, I say I'm me a pen a carrying that.
All right, no man.
After me no eat that Raga, you tell me if you eat that Raga?
No man, I see no. That's what you're saying, you know.
Oh.
So you cannot give them a look strategy then, man. I think like
sorry, me a crook too. So me know we will.
Well, you say you're crook too?
Yes.
But you're passing data?
Well, I guess we will away body running our family. You know, so my mother was a pastor daughter too.
Your mother was a pastor daughter too?
Mm-hmm.
Your mother was a pastor daughter too. So you run our family and things. So all your things are going with your boyfriend then?
Me not have none.
You don't have none?
Mm-mm.
How long now you don't have no boyfriend?
Since forever. Me a young girl, you know.
Like how old?
Me legal, Raga.
Oh, you're legal, okay. All right.
Yes, Raga, me legal.
Okay, but you don't have no boyfriend right now?
No, man a crosses.
Then if man a crosses, that means you have to deal with at least one for no?
No, but me no need to go through it. They say who feels it knows it.
Okay.
So you would be idiot to have to experience pain for yourself when you see it.
Okay. So you have never had a boyfriend?
I have maybe 1 or 2 years.
Okay.
But not like how you call it. Unlike some people, I have principles in myself.
And that is good.
Yes, I don't need them to give me. I have principles for myself.
There you go. And don't make any man make any little boy come make you compromise your principles, yeah?
Compromise me what?
Your principles.
Oh, no, nobody no work that.
Oh.
Me that tell you want somebody who work it, but you don't want me.
That's a owner. Eh? A owner.
Are your friend?
My friend?
Yes.
Like one of my good friend?
Yes. He would have been like your son. And him brown and him pretty.
Ooh, crisscross? So you ever give him a talk?
No, me shy.
You're not shy? They ain't enough a step to him.
Me did call you because one of my friends did one time.
Your friend did one tie crisscross?
Yes. Me can't do anything
listen
like
to me,
that.
Let me tell you how women do it, how the classy woman do
I
it.
can not feel
Listen
like
to
him.
me. You give him some looks, you look at him, and then you turn where your eye shyly, play with your ear, glance at him, walk near him, give him a little smile, bait him, and make him make the move. That's how the thing set up. And you see, after I make the move, you don't run in right away. You give him a little smile, you go and talk to him like, say, okay, let me see what you put on it. But that's how you really are dead over him, but don't make him know.
Me can't do that.
Never go teach you things next time, here?
Oh, you're going to teach me.
Don't worry yourself, man. Don't worry yourself.
Where you going to call me?
No, we not, eh?
Where you going to call me?
No, we're not calling him. I bet Chris Cross call him. Here? All right, then blessings. Yeah, man, take care.